Super Bowl champions, Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you.
Playoffs and Phil.
What's up, guys? Dutchy talking in here. As always, God bless. Go first.
Let the celebration begin.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Eagles postgame show with Jack and Dalt. Proudly powered by TickPick, the official fan experience partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, let's take it to the show.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome, of course, to the 302 Birds post-game crew draft show. Of course, happy draft night. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Dalton Holland here, joined by KJ McCoy from 302 Birds.
On, guys?
Happy draft day, Mac.
Happy draft day. I got my draft hat on, the official draft hat. I got the snapback version, so I don't got the Liberty Bells. People probably wondering. But, yeah, currently we got the Titans who are on the clock. But welcome to the 2024 302 Birds NFL Draft Reaction Day, I guess you could say. Yeah, there you go. That works.
That works. I was going to say, I had something with the music. The problem is I'm always doing too many things at once whenever we these shows.
I would be fine with the music.
We need a producer. So if anybody wants to apply to be our producer so I can just host, let me know. Like, I had a good speech, but I'm like, the volume's not going to be. We'll try it again. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the moment we've all been waiting for. This is the 302 Birds Draft Show, where passion meets preparation and champions are built one pick at a time. I'm your host, Dalton, alongside my co-host, KJ McCoy, here tonight for not just another show, but a celebration of football's future. There it is.
Are you ready for some football?
I mean, hey, I'll take it. That was pretty good, but we got a ton of guests. Tennessee's on the clock. Yep. We also have this up that I guess I'll share. So this is like a little compilation I've made, which I guess some people could call a cheat sheet. We'll be flashing this up throughout the draft. The picks on the right side that you guys will see, that's actually Benny and I's projected selection for each team. So as you can see, we both projected Cam Ward would probably be selected with the first overall pick. Nothing new there. And then if there were any trades, you'll see it highlighted there for who Benny or myself made. But who do you think that the Titans will take with? I think it's either Abdul Carter or Cam Ward, right?
It's Cam Ward. I think it's going to be Cam Ward. I think it definitely is. I mean, the pick is not in yet, but I think it's going to be. It would be a total shocker if they don't go for Cam Ward. I mean, we talked to our good friend who unfortunately couldn't make it, Z-Train, who was going to be on the show, but he couldn't. He's a huge Titans fan, huge content creator as well. He was saying 99% they will get Cam Ward. So only 1% does he think that they will not get him. So I think they're going to get Cam Ward. I think they really want to start. I mean, I know they got Will Levis, but I don't think they're really sold on Will Levis. I really don't think they actually are sold on that guy to be the future of the Tennessee Titans. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And I mean, they still are on the clock. They got about 5 minutes, it looks like. And yeah, it's ticking. Time is ticking right now. But I mean, with the second pick, though, with the Browns, I don't think it's going to be Abdul Carter. I think Abdul's probably going to go to. I think he probably will be going to the Giants. To be honest, I think he will be a New York Giant. But yes, actually, the pick is in. There we go.
And you think it's going to be Cam Ward, as you're saying? That's who you think. I agree with you, honestly. I think it's funny because the Titans. The only speculation of doubt that I have with this being a QB is because Malik Willis is there. No, he went to the Packers.
Oh, I'm saying Will Levis. Will Levis, I was saying.
Yeah, Will Levis. I forgot. Yeah, technically
Malik's with Green Bay.
Packers, yeah.
He's with Packers, yeah. He's not a starter really anymore.
So I guess, yeah, there is no other pick really for the Titans to make. It's funny because I feel like they've missed on QB after QB after QB. And it's really got to be tough being a Titans fan. We were trying to get an awesome Titans fan in here.
Yes,
Thank you to everybody in the comments. I'm just getting around to that now. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Once again, we need a producer, so apply in the comments. But in all seriousness, yeah, I think Cam Ward's got to go 1. The Titans have missed year after year on QB, and it's pretty laughable. Like, it's got to be tough being a Titans fan. Like I was saying a second ago, we tried to get Z-Train here, one of our favorite Titans fans from TikTok, the dude, a legend. And KJ and I have always said when we go out to Nashville for an away game, because we love going to away games, we want to see as many away stadiums as we can. Tennessee's at the top of the list. But when we go to Tennessee, we would love to hang out with Z-Train. And I would love to ask Z-Train his, especially if they pick Cam Ward, what is it like being a Titans fan year after year, seeing a new QB come in and kind of being told the same thing over and over again?
Here he goes. All right, here comes Goodell. See what he's going to say.
Break it, Mac. You can announce it.
All right, cool. Honored. The Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward, Miami. Yep.
Wow.
There he goes. Cam Ward is off the board. The Titans have found their future quarterback. Seems like they do not believe in Will Levis, and they want to go with Cam Ward. I think that's the right move. I think that guy Cam Ward is just too good to pass up on. He's too good. Too good. He's got a lot of great skills, dude. I mean, they got themselves a complete bowler who's just going to go out there, and he is going to compete to be the starter over there. I don't think he's going to have the starting position right away, but he's going to have to compete with Will Levis, and I think it's going to be a very competitive QB room in there with those two going at it.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's going to bring out the best in that competition. Cam Ward gets a lot of slack. Sorry, still digesting my pasta I had a little bit ago. But I was going to say, I think Cam Ward actually, I compare to Jordan Love in a lot of ways. I know Benny on our draft show that we did last week, who I actually got to send the link to in a second here. All right, no, wait, he actually said he was going to be at a bar. Never mind. Yeah, Cam Ward, I really think is someone like Jordan Love with his play style, but he's also got a lot of upside. I think he's very much willing to learn. He's a fantastic QB, and he's really good with his awareness too. I know Xavier Restrepo, is he the receiver for Miami? I think he is, if I'm not mistaken.
I would not know, but yeah.
I might be wrong on that, and I apologize if I am, but I think I'm right. Long story short, just he's a leader. And that's really a quality that I look for in a QB. Look, anybody can throw the ball. Anybody can do this and that. But when you look at Cam Ward, you look at the chemistry that he has with his players. They're showing the play right now where he flips the ball to the guy. I mean, the chemistry is there. He's a leader. He's reliable. And he's an improviser. That's all great qualities in a QB. So I think for Tennessee and the Titans, this could finally be the time that the Titans have gotten it right. What do you think, Mac?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, looking at his highlights just now as well, the thing about Cam Ward that I see really is the vision that he has. And I mean, the way that he can honestly improvise. When there's a rush coming, there was a great play I just saw him do. And it looked like, honestly, like he was playing Pee Wee football. Like he was back to those days where he just felt comfortable again. He was honestly avoiding the blitz. He avoided like 2 blitz, kind of like when Wentz did that escape kind of thing. So he's escaping, and then he's able to just do a little shuffle pass. But, I mean, just the awareness he has from what I'm looking at, he's got great awareness. And I think, like, with the Titans wide receiving core, they're kind of younger. I believe they still have that guy. I'm trying to think their wide receiving core. I'm trying to think, isn't that one guy that was in the A.J. Brown trade? I'm trying to think his name, but they have a smaller kind of wide receiving core, so they kind of need to build that a little bit. So we'll see what he can do. But yeah, he's not going to have the best wide receiving room, but he's got some younger guys he can kind of build around and get some chemistry with those guys and work with them on the field, off the field, and everything like that. So Burks. Yes, Burks. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. Burks. Traylon Burks. I believe that's his name. So, yeah, I think that's going to be really interesting to see how those two mesh together. I mean, Ward, Traylon Burks, that chemistry that those two will have. I mean, that's going to be key for the Tennessee Titans.
It is, because the Titans have just been such a laughable franchise year after year, like I said. So good for the Titans, good for their fans. I'm excited to see where they go. I think that, the only way up, the good news for Titans fans is the only way is up from here. When you suck as bad as they do, the only way to go is up. But let's do a quick check-in on how Benny and I are doing on our projections. So far, as you guys can see, Benny and I are both 1 for 1. I mean, not like that was anything crazy right there. But overall, we're looking pretty solid with our projections. We both had Cam Ward going number 1 overall to the Titans. And as you guys can see, that is what happened.
Oh, we got another pick in.
Not our guest. Whoops.
We got another pick that is in. And actually, you might want to update that. I think the Browns traded with the Jags.
Wow. So the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Jaguars pick is in right now, and they are about to select their. I think I know who they're going for.
Who do you think, Mac?
Oh, I think they're going for Hunter.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was going to say Carter. Why do you think Hunter first?
Well, I kind of already saw in the comments section. Shout out to Chiefs King. He was also saying this too. He thinks that they are going to get Travis Hunter. And I think that's actually going to happen. I think they're going to get Travis Hunter. I think they want another weapon for Trevor Lawrence. They want to be able to build Trevor Lawrence's confidence even more. And they want to obviously give him more of a wide receiving core. And what better than giving Travis Hunter, one of the most electrifying wide receiving / cornerbacks in college football. So I think, here's what happened. So the Jaguars would say Jaguars received 2nd overall pick, 4th round pick, 6th round pick. Browns received 5th overall pick, 2nd round, 4th round, 1st round. If you guys got that.
Repeat that one more time.
Let me take a picture of that quickly.
Yeah, can you take a picture? Sorry.
Yes. Okay, so here. So this is what I just took a picture of. And I will show you guys as well. So this is the screen. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. Okay, so
can you text it to me? I can probably put it on the screen.
Yeah, I'll put it on the screen. So let me text it. I'm gonna put it actually in the chat. So trade alert. Okay, here we go. Trade alert. But the trade alert is this. Okay, so here's what we got. Trade alert. Jags get the 2nd over. Oh, wait, here we go. Picks in here. I will do that in just a second. Here it comes.
Can you announce the Walter Payton Man of the Year, too? That's a great award.
Yeah. Of course. Derek Armstead from the Jaguars. Is it Eric? Eric Armstead?
Yeah, Eric. You pronounced it right. It's just spelled with an A.
Okay. I did the Duval chant. So they got the 2nd overall. Oh, here they go. 2nd overall pick. $25. These are all from 2025, except for the Browns who received 2026 1st round pick. Oh, they get the 2nd. They get a 2nd and a 4th round. And then they get the 6th round pick. Yep, here it is.
I thought they just traded again.
No. Here they go. Yep. They got him. Travis Hunter is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Snipe.
Travis Hunter is going down to Jacksonville. And he's doing some dance right now. He's dancing. He's doing this with a pink jacket on. He's got a pink jacket, a hot pink jacket. He looks like a highlighter I used in 4th grade.
Hey, I'll say this, Mac. You know what? I don't got a pink one, but when you get a team to trade up for you number 2 overall, you can be swaggy like that. You can rock a highlighter jacket. Congratulations to Travis Hunter, man. Moving down to Duval. Look at how excited he is, man. That's what the NFL draft is all about, Mac. You can tell he is
pumped
up that they traded up for him because he did not want to go to Cleveland. He did not want to go there. And
dude, he's ecstatic. You get to go to a great place, great weather.
He can play both sides of the ball. He can play a little bit of corner, a little bit of defensive back for the Jags. He can play with Trevor Lawrence.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's hyped up, man, and I get it. One of also the hardest uniforms, I think, in the NFL for one of the most swaggy players. Congratulations, Travis Hunter, man. That's an awesome trade.
That really is. That's a great trade by them. It definitely is. And now we got the Giants on the clock. But back to this trade. So from what I'm seeing, what happened was, so the Jaguars received the 2nd overall pick, and then they got a 2nd round pick, a 4th rounder, and a 6th rounder for, it looks like, for the 5th overall pick the Browns get. So in exchange for their 5th round pick. The 5th round, they get the 2nd round, 4th round, and then they get a 1st round pick for 2026. You still want me to put in the chat or no?
Yeah. If you could, that would be awesome. Thank you. I'd appreciate that. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, we will try.
So we'll do a quick check-in while Mac's doing that. Let's see how we're doing on our projections. Me or Benny did not have this one at all. Neither of us saw this. We both thought that the Browns were going to select Abdul Carter in our mock. Now, we made our mock a little bit longer ago, but like I said, neither of us had it. And the New York Giants are on the clock. And you know what that means it's time for. Let's bring in one of the most passionate, if not the most passionate New York fan we know. An awesome guy, an even better person. Well, what I just said was the same thing, but the nicest man about a New York fan. Let's welcome Mikey D to the show.
Play, Mikey D.
That's right, baby. Go Big Blue.
There he is in the flesh.
What do you got, the mini helmet out there? Because that's like a representation of your franchise's heart right now, just on its last leg.
I think it's more like this. But before we get into my pick, I was completely shocked by that trade with Travis Hunter. I told Mac before the draft started that I did not like Travis Hunter going to Cleveland. I knew it was not going to work. I just thought just now he was ecstatic about going to Duval. And I think it's a great fit for him. Honestly, right now, I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are trying to be the Heisman team, the college football all-star team.
Yeah, I forgot he's a Heisman too. Yeah, so that's crazy. But, so I just released what the Browns received. The Browns received the 5th overall, and then the 2nd, the 4th, the 2026 first-round pick. But, yeah, I agree with you, Mike. I mean, what we were saying before, I was saying this before they even drafted him. And breaking news, the pick is in for the Giants. So,
thank God.
Yep. So they should be going with a guy that you're very familiar with, Mikey D. We both are very familiar with. A Philadelphia native, a Penn State Stick City native in Abdul Carter. We'll see if he becomes a New York Giant, Mikey D.
I think he will, only to become a Philadelphia Eagle in like 5 seasons.
Yes, we'll take him. We will take him. At least he knows it's coming.
Oh my
But
god!
I think
The pick is in for New York, Mike.
Yeah.
Who would you like in your quick summary? Is there anyone who you wanted with the Giants to pick up with this pick? Looking at who's most available right now, Abdul Carter, or who's your guy?
I got Abdul Carter.
Yeah, I already said who it was. I knew he wanted Abdul.
No inkling of Shadur, like you said in past years. There's no way you want Shadur.
I think right now there's only one place he's really going, Shadur.
Steelers.
Ooh. Steelers. Either Steelers or Saints.
License plate guy's got his he's got the Carter.
Because there's been a lot of speculation about Derek Carr.
Here we go.
We're gonna let Mikey D, the guest, announce this one, Mac. We'll let you announce your team, Mike.
With the third pick in the NFL draft, the New York Giants select Abdul Carter, baby!
Oh! What a pick!
No! That's what I wanted right there, baby! Woo! Great pick! I love it! Yes!
Mikey D, like a kid on Christmas morning, let's get a live reaction. How are you feeling with this?
Hey, there's only one thing to say right now. We are
Penn State.
Yes! Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful pick.
Congratulations, Mikey D. Mac, now let's ask you the contrasting opinion. You're a Philadelphia Eagles fan who's now going to have to watch this guy play for the Giants. How are you feeling about it?
It's gonna be something else. I mean, this kid is insane. This kid, it's funny because this kid has been honestly compared to guys like Lawrence Taylor. So he's going to a franchise that had Lawrence Taylor. I mean, that's the crazy thing. So I mean, this guy is a beast. I mean, the way that he rushes the quarterback is insane. He looks like he's already been in the NFL for years to come. Like, he already looks like he's been in there before. He's done this before. It seems like it. So this guy's going to come into the Giants locker room and already make an impact. He's going to be insane. I mean, he's just the way he rushes and just the pursuit that he has on the quarterback is insane. And just the moves that he has, just like it's insane. Mikey D knows it way better than I, because he literally will watch it like way more intensely than I do. But Mike, what do you think though with these skills and the caliber that Abdul Carter brings to the New York Giants?
I mean, like KJ just said, I watch a lot of college football, and of course I went to Penn State. So guess who I saw a lot of? Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was there when I went there.
Yeah, he wasn't.
But he's a great defensive player. One of the best I've seen coming out of Penn State. They just mentioned here that number 11 for Penn State has a legacy. You got LeVar Arrington.
Yep.
Navarro Bowman. Micah Parsons, even though he's the Dallas Cowboy, but still him. Abdul Carter, who's now a New York Giant and starting next season, LeVar Arrington's kid.
Yeah.
LeVar Jr., I think.
Yeah, you're right.
But Abdul Carter, one of the great defenders for the Penn State Nittany Lions, could rush anybody, make their day a nightmare.
Yeah.
And I think the Eagles are about to see a lot of that.
It's going to be interesting for sure.
This is a beautiful pick by the New York Giants. As long as we could take an O-line and a QB with the remaining rounds, I am completely okay with this pick. Beautiful pick by Big Blue.
Yeah. Great pick.
Well, Mikey, I appreciate you joining us. We're going to keep it moving. We can bring you back here in a few minutes later in the show because we do have a couple guests we got to get to. So we'll bring you back here. But congratulations to you, man, and the Giants. That reaction was awesome, man. Thank you for that.
There you go, Mike.
No problem.
We are.
Penn State. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Mike. Say it. Say it.
I think you forgot. It's okay.
Well, we'll figure it out later.
Okay.
But the Patriots now are on the clock.
And their pick is in.
Their pick is in. And we got Deb the
There he
sports
is.
guy on the show.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Deb? How's it going?
How we doing? We live from work. I just did it for you guys. You know, draft day, got to be hyped up. I'm a little bit upset that the Giants took out Abdul Carter. He was the guy that I wanted the Patriots to take, but I'm hoping for a Will Campbell is going to be the pick that the Patriots select because we do need that offensive line. And I think that the Patriots are so far their offseason is really well. If they get, Campbell, I know he has small arms, but he's from LSU, so might as well get him, pick him up for Drake May. And you know what? I'm going to say a lot here. Playoffs, baby. Patriots will be making the playoffs this season. I'm excited.
Wow.
So you're hoping for a hopeful offensive lineman. I know Drake May has been pretty popular with Patriots fans. Are you thinking he's the future? I like him a lot. I'm a UNC fan, so of course I like his blood. But he seems to bring a certain swagger and leadership to the QB position. Do you think he's the guy, Dev?
I think so. I know I said this about Mac Jones a couple of years ago. I thought that Mac Jones was going to be the guy, but it seems like people are comparing Drake May to a la Joshua Allen, who's in our division kind of person. And I'm more excited about the new coaching that he's going to have this year, Mike Vrabel. Because Mike Vrabel is the guy that many people are saying that are attracting new players here. Harold Landry, your guys' boy, Williams, came here on a big contract. Stephon Diggs, Mac Hollins. So, I think Drake May, he does have that swagger. He does have that mentality. It's a second year coming in. And I think that, it's time for the Patriots to go back to the Tom Brady, Bill Belichick winning ways. And I think Drake May will be the future. I like him a lot.
Well, yeah, I mean, Vrabel was there for those winning days, actually. I mean, he was on the team. So, I mean, that's even better. So, I mean, I think having a guy like Vrabel at the realm right now for the Patriots, I mean, you can't go any bit wrong with that. So, I think it was a perfect move by them to get Vrabel back in the building. And it seems like the Patriots are going in the right position right now, especially where they were kind of a little bit of like in the dark ages, it seemed like. But now they're kind of resurfacing a little bit. And it seems like, especially if they get another offensive lineman, that would be great for Drake May to get protection for him. So I think the pick, it should be in. It said it was in like 3 minutes ago, but I think they're just coming back to it now, and they're about to announce it. So I think we will find out momentarily, guys.
Look at that crowd, too. I mean,
that's insane. That's crazy. Like, that's going to be like that next year when we go to Pittsburgh. I mean, because we're probably going, but that's just insane. That's crazy.
That actually kind of scares me, being someone that, I don't necessarily love all the crowds. Yeah, that's a freaking crowd and a half. I mean, you're not pissing in that crowd for like 3 hours if you're there. You're not going to the bathroom anytime soon. Sorry.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
you got it.
I also kind of wanted Abdul Carter to fall to us too, because I don't know if this trade rumor was true, but apparently your Philadelphia Eagles were very high on Abdul Carter, and apparently we were going to send a trade pick in. We were going to get a future first-round pick. We were going to get A.J. Brown and send you guys Abdul Carter. So that's why I'm a little bit upset that Abdul Carter will now be in your guys' division. But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. So far the draft is going well. Travis Hunter to the Jags. Cam Ward, we all knew that he was going to the Titans. And, now with the pick, we got Cam Ward. Let's go. Cam Ward. Will Campbell. Let's go. Will Campbell, let's go. Offensive tackle, LSU, we got him. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Will Campbell.
Hey,
the Pats are back, baby.
How are you feeling as an authentic Patriots fan? How are you feeling about this kid in the future for your franchise?
I know that people are going to complain that he has little arms and whatnot, but I think that he's got, the capability to block Drake May. All we were missing was an offensive tackle. We got good, offensive tackles, good centers and whatnot. So I'm happy with this pick. Great pick by the Patriots. He's going to be a big future for the Pats coming alongside. I love the pick. Good job, Mike Vrabel, with that pick. Elliott Wolf too.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
what a
awesome,
moment
man.
for
That's great. You got the player that you guys wanted, so that's perfect, man.
Hey, I'm happy. So far, great offseason. I give this a AA+ right now. Pats are back, baby.
I think so, man. I think so. I mean, the only team you guys got to always worry about it is the Bills. But I mean, besides that, though, the Jets are kind of, their whole experiment just died. They're not going to
Yep.
really do anything. The Dolphins, I'm still not really sold on Tua and Tyreek Hill actually working together and actually making a playoff push. So I think you're exactly right. The Patriots could be right behind the Bills, and they could get in as even a wild card team, maybe even better. I mean, I think the Bills are just so elite in general. I mean, with just Josh Allen, just the level that he has. I mean, he's one of the MVPs. Think about it. Like, he's an MVP.
No, I couldn't agree with you more. I think that it's going to be a tight race between who's going to win that division.
Mhm.
Miami is not going to do anything with Tua and Tyreek Hill. I mean, I thought with Tyreek Hill's shenanigans on Twitter, I don't know if you guys have been seeing, but I thought he was going to be traded. I thought he was going to go to like the obvious team that he started off with, the Kansas City Chiefs, but now they're trading Jalen Ramsey. So I mean, we'll see what happens with the Miami Dolphins. I mean, the Dolphins are the Dolphins. They also lost Holland to the Giants this year in free agency, so they lost one of their top safeties. So it's going to be a race between the Patriots and the Bills. And I know I'm a homer when I say this, but I think the Patriots will be a wild card team. Everyone's sleeping on them. I know they hated us for years and years. We're 1-for-1 against you guys in the Super Bowl. I don't want to talk about Nick Folk, but yeah,
Hey,
1-for-1, man.
You guys got us the first.
Here's the thing. I could go on a 3-hour conversation about that. Philly special, that was great, but I'm just excited for the season, guys. Patriots are, that's going to be my slogan. Pats are back, baby.
Yep, there
Pats
you go.
are back. Well, hey, Dev, I appreciate you joining us, man. I'm going to be
Dev.
sure to give you a follow on our page. You're freaking awesome, man. We got to get you back
Everybody
on.
Absolutely.
We'll give him a follow. He's a legend.
How's it going, guys? EAGLES Eagles. Let's go.
He's such a good sport. That's the
best Patriot. And I know a guy,
he's such
Boston
a good sport.
Mike. You know how much I love Boston Mike.
Oh, he's awesome. He's been to Philly a couple times. Unfortunately, each time he's came down here to Philly, I can't actually, for some reason, we can't find each other. So once we do, it'll be an awesome moment. I can't wait. But every time he comes down here, it's like we're in different spots and everything like that, unfortunately. But he's a great guy, and he's a great sport when it comes to it as well. So, but the Browns pick is in, and
can I give a prediction here of who I think it might be?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say if the Browns go ahead and bring in Mason Graham, that defensive line for years is going to be insane. So if they go out and get Mason Graham, the defensive tackle out of Michigan, who's got a relentless pursuit, and pair him up with Myles Garrett's pursuit, good luck being a QB against that. That's all I'm going to say. So if they go out and take Mason Graham here, which I think would be a really interesting pick, I would be pretty impressed. I would be shocked if they went wide out here, but they traded back for a reason. They definitely thought that the guy that they want here is not worth them taking it there. So I think it's Mason Graham, honestly. I could see them trading back for Mason Graham, which honestly shakes up a lot of people's drafts, especially Raiders fans, because that's, I think, the guy that they wanted to pair up with Max Crosby. But go Tigers, Will Campbell. Congratulations to the Patriots. We got Captain Raff backstage. The Browns are going to be picking here in a second. We're going to have KJ announce the pick, and then as soon as he announced the pick, because the Raiders are on the clock, we're going to bring in Captain Raff. Jack Jordan from the Eagles post-game show is backstage. He's warming up. I see you, Jack. You can just join in whenever you want, my man. And it's great because if any of us have to go to the bathroom, there will be two of us here. I might shit myself if the Eagles trade up, so that's perfect. I'll definitely need to use the bathroom. No, I'm kidding. But it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a lot of fun. The pick is in. So KJ McCoy, take it home. Yeah, let's go. Well, I don't see Goodell's coming up right now. But I will say this right before Goodell says anything. The Browns got a very interesting quarterback room, but let's get to this pick. I'll explain it in a second. All right, here we go.
Yep, they got him.
Oh!
Wow. Good call, Dolph. Good call. Mason Graham to the Cleveland Browns. He's going from Michigan to Cleveland. That's where his route is going. So there he goes.
Pissed. Look at his face. He's like,
yeah, he's a little. No, he's flexing a little bit. He's kind of doing a little.
He's doing what he has to.
He's puckering his. Oh, there he goes. Smiles a little bit. He's saying hi to some teammates, but he's puckering his lips a little bit. He seems a little like a little optimistic. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say he's pissed because he's kind of. It looks like he's kind of laughing or he's not laughing. I don't really know what the kid's doing, but this is a good pick. The Browns need a younger defensive kind of player. They are, as you said before, they have Myles Garrett, another guy they could pair up with Myles Garrett, great guy in Mason Graham. So I think that was a great pick for them. They didn't really need a wide receiver because they really don't know what the heck they are doing right now in the quarterback room. So they don't seem like they really trust in Deshaun Watson, which I don't blame them because he sucks. But they have a veteran quarterback that I did not think would be snapping a football ever again in Joe Flacco, a Delaware legend himself, Joe Flacco. And then I think they have another quarterback as well in Kenny Pickett, actually. They do. I just realized that. Kenny Pickett. So that's going to be a very interesting Browns quarterback room.
It is. Well, let's actually bring on in a second. So I'll say this real quick before we bring on our designated Raiders fan. If I was a Raiders fan, I might be a little bit upset right now because the former, as they're talking about on my TV right now, the former rugby player and wrestler, this dude understands leverage. And I really thought that Mason Graham would be a good addition for the Raiders. But the Raiders seem to know who they want as well because the pick is in. But let's bring on our favorite Raiders fan,
El Capitan.
What's good, everybody? I'm here right now. Finally, I just came here. Perfect day for the mother freaking draft.
Woo! How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling right now because I had a lot of positive energies because I know that I was working very good, but right now I feel very excited because I just hope that they don't want to screw it over because I'm just hoping that this one.
Yeah. Let's see.
Is there anyone that you want right now? I mean, who's at the top of your wish list now that Mason Graham is away? Is that who you wanted? How are you feeling about this whole area?
I would love to see it of Will Howard or Ashton Jeanty or maybe Luty Barton third.
Oh, okay.
Ashton Jeanty, tell me a little bit more about that pick and why you want him.
Because right now we need like a high caliber running back, but also we need like something to positioning with the right receiver and of course for the running back. But there is like a more necessity to bringing off the defense to going up for the trenches.
Yeah. I think he would look pretty good in Raiders black and white. You could see maybe the second coming of Bo Jackson. What do you think, Mac? Jeanty to the Raiders?
Yeah, I think, you know what? You can't go any bit wrong with that. I think Jeanty would really fit in Las Vegas with the Raiders. I think he would be a great piece for them. As Raph was just saying as well, I think he would pair up with just the Raiders in general. I think he'd be just great with that fan base and just great in that town. I think Jeanty would be the right pick here. What's up?
You're good, KJ. You're good.
Okay.
Oh my God.
But yeah, they're about to do the pick, and it seems like, well, it says the team needs, the Raiders needs.
The pick is in. The pick is in.
Pick is in. All right, here we go.
Who is it?
Oh my God. Oh, hold on a minute.
We'll let you announce it, Captain.
Yeah, you got it, Raph.
I'm going to announce it right now. So I just wanted to make sure. Right now. Okay. Goose. Okay. All right. So hold on a minute because I'm just going to need to the camera right now. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, right now, with the sixth pick of Las Vegas Raiders, select. Yes! 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 I told you! Ashton Jeanty! I told you!
There you go.
Congratulations, man.
It's going to the Raiders!
From Boise to Vegas.
Congratulations. What a pick.
Yes!
That's awesome, man. He's a great player. That's
Yes!
you guys franchise.
Told you, folks. Told you.
There you go,
Just
man.
going to the Raiders.
That's a great pick. That's a great pick. That kid's going to be a certified baller. He definitely will be. And he's happy. He is stoked right now. I mean, you can just see the expression in his face right now.
You.
And as you can hear, El Capitan is ready to see him in Raiders black and white. Oh, gray. Black and gray.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, I know it.
That's exciting, man. So give me a quick,
Pete Carroll's got
analysis and breakdown of how do you feel this guy's going to do for your franchise? Do you think he's going to change the trajectory? Because the Raiders have been on a downturn lately.
Because let me tell you for this one. Because before the draft, I was going to select Ashton Jeanty because right now it feels like very correct because they just need like a power caliber running back because he built like Saquon Barkley, but he built really different. The pass line route and of course the production was really insane and definitely works for Chip Kelly. It's going to be like a great dog.
Oh, geez, I hate hearing. I don't know if you know this, El Capitan, but we don't like hearing that name Chip Kelly around here at all. We do not because he ruined us. He was our coach at one point. Honestly, if I could honestly throw someone in a river, he would probably be like number one. So, but for you guys, I hope he works out with you guys because I cannot stand that man. I'll just tell you that. I hope he works out for you guys, though. Hope he does. But just be aware, though, he's kind of a psycho.
Yeah, I know, but I'm very happy right now because the vision and listen is that going to be like a powerful for the Raiders defense. I mean, I would love to.
Yeah.
That's an insane pick. Great moment for you guys.
Great moment, Raph.
Captain Raph, any concluding thoughts on your way out or anything you want to say about this pick or this draft overall?
I just wanted to tell you for this one, defense is going to build anything better. And thank you guys for having me on this special draft day. I know that my little brother is preparing something to eat some pizza because right now I know there's going to be so much interesting right now. So thank you very much. I'm so freaking happy for Ashton Jeanty. So thank you very much. And I'll salute to you. And I will see you there very soon.
Sounds good.
We appreciate you for joining us, man. And thanks for that reaction and that energy. That goes a long way. Captain Raph, everybody, be sure to give him a follow. One of the most authentic, if not the most authentic LA fan we know. And that's what we're all about here at 302 Birds. We're about authenticity, being accessible, and being aware. I think those three things included really make you a difference maker in this sports talk game. So if you haven't, this is a great time to tell you guys, please, please, please give us a follow. Just sent the link to Matt Bear, or I'm sorry, I'm about to text
I did. I sent it to him.
Oh, cool. Sorry, Matt. That's my fault for not sending it to you. But Matt Bear is going to be joining up. Jack Jordan's eating some dinner. When he's done, he'll be joining up here too. We got him backstage. He's ready to talk some football, I know. But let's do a quick check-in on how the 302 mock draft was looking.
Yeah, let's see.
Me and Benny, so far, well, it's funny enough because we both had Ashton Jeanty going to the Raiders.
Yeah.
So with that pick, you got Ashton Jeanty going to the Raiders. And then with that being said, on the clock now is the Jets, who I guess, did they trade up with the Bears?
I believe they did.
No. Is that maybe my projection or were they already?
No, I don't know. Actually, let me see. No, they were already here. They were here at 7.
That's my fault then. So what I did was
here at 7.
Projected a draft trade earlier, like an idiot.
Yeah.
And I actually had the Bears here. So I will switch that and get that right.
The most authentic Jets fan we know.
The most authentic Jets fan we know. But as you guys can see, me and Benny both got 2 right now, doing pretty solid. And it'll be interesting to see who goes here. But let's go ahead and bring on our.
Hey, what's up, fuckers?
Jesus Christ! What is that pose? Where are you
What's up,
sitting, man?
fuckers? Go
Can you
Jets.
turn the camera
Do
sideways?
the Jets
so we can
chant
see
for
more
us.
of
Do
your
the Jets
sexy
chant for
ass?
us.
Not like that.
Jets, Jets.
Jets. What are you doing? Sitting in your green room over there as a true Jets fan?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. But, Matt, what do you think, man? What do you think the Jets should do right now in this position?
I agree with Dalt. I think the Jets already got a quarterback. We already got a running back. Already got a wide
Fucking
receiver.
say anything about the Jets. What do you agree?
Wait, what are you talking about?
I agree with Dalt. No, I was looking at your chart. I said the Jets.
Oh, the chart.
Oh!
Yeah.
I was like, oh God, did I say something?
Yeah, I was saying like because the Jets already got a quarterback. They already got a running back. They already got a wide receiver. That's good. They just need
did you want Ashton Genty or did you want anyone specifically or?
I don't really know. Like,
that's all good. How are you feeling about this draft for the Giants? Because if you guys didn't know, Matt Bear needs like a half and half jersey.
Yeah, Matt's gonna have to have.
I was wearing this sweatshirt. I was wearing this sweatshirt all day before the.
FYI, guys, he really is a Giants fan.
I'm really a Giants fan. I wanted to come on for the Giants, but they told me Mikey D was already coming on, so I'm like, for shits and giggles, let me do the Jets.
Yeah. Hey, I get it, but how are you feeling about the Giants pick too? The other side of the Big Apple.
I'm happy. I'm happy. We actually got a defensive player now.
You think he's gonna wreak havoc on Philly?
I hope so, man. I hope so.
You think in 4 years he'll become an Eagle?
Probably. We know what happened to the last guy the Giants drafted at 3 from Penn State.
Yeah.
That's very true. So now on the clock is the New York Jets. The pick is in. They're going to be coming out here soon, as you guys can see.
I had no idea.
Oh, no, the Jets have been number 7.
Oh, no, I thought we were number 10 for some reason.
No, they're number 7.
Oh, I'm a dumbass, aren't I?
I don't know. It's weird. Because Dalton
had
it as.
Excuse me, I'm looking to the left. That's where my iPad is.
Here we go.
Wow, great pick. The New York Jets select Ahmad Membu. How you feeling about that, Matt Bear?
That's good. Justin Fields ain't going to die in the backfield now.
You guys get the best right tackle. I think the best tackle in the draft, a stud of a player in my top 5 overall prospects. Congratulations to you guys. I think he's really, like you said, going to make a difference for Justin Fields. How do you see Justin Fields performing for the Jets now this year with that pick being said?
Hopefully they do good. Hopefully he's able to find the weapons like Breece Hall and I almost said Sauce Gardner. I know he's on defense, but what's his name? Garrett Wilson. I should know because he was a Buckeye. Garrett Wilson. But anyway, yeah, I think hopefully he does good, and I don't know. It might be a long shot that they make the playoffs.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, we were just talking to the guy Dev. You know him well too. Dev.
Oh yeah, I know Dev.
Yeah, Dev, the legend himself. We were just talking to him, and he was speaking very high of his New England Patriots, and he was saying how he thinks the Patriots will be very close, right behind the Buffalo Bills, which I kind of agree with him. But yeah, I totally forgot that the Jets do have Justin Fields now, so that's going to be something that's going to be interesting. I mean, with Justin Fields, to see if he can really adapt with the Jets. And I mean, the Jets in general right now have just been it was an experiment with them with Rodgers last season. It didn't work out. I know Matt was very excited for Rodgers and made him become a Jets fan.
Coming to Jesus.
There you go. It was like, okay, Matt was like, all right, you know what? Now I'm going to represent the Jets now too. So then he realized, all right, Rodgers is not going to work out, and Rodgers is also a freaking weirdo. So yeah, so that's what kind of happened. And he did a little came to Jesus kind of moment with Rodgers, even though Rodgers believes in spiritual spirits and whatever. And I don't even know what he believes in. But yeah, I mean, and the Panthers we got the Carolina Panthers. And actually, funny thing, that used to be El Capitan's former team, Raphael's former team. The Carolina Panthers pick is in, actually.
Yeah, this pick's going to be really interesting. I had the Carolina Panthers actually looking in the area of edge. I think that they're going to probably take either Michael Walker or Michael Williams or Jalen Walker. I think they're going to kind of look to go with a Georgia Bulldog and take a page out of Philadelphia's book with Nolan Smith a couple of years ago and how that's worked out. But I really see them taking a Georgia edge rusher here that I think could kind of help change the trajectory of their franchise. We know how dominant Brian Burns was a couple years ago for the Panthers. Hopefully they can get somebody like that. I mean, Matt, anybody that you think the Panthers should take or any positions you think they should take?
You got a Panther jersey you could throw on now?
Yeah, you Panthers fan too?
I have a McCaffrey jersey.
Go throw it on. Fuck it. Well, you go get it. Me and KJ will distract the people.
Throw it on.
So, our different fan, Matthew Care, or, a different name.
Care Bear. Care Bear.
Yeah, Matthew Care Bear comes and throws on his jersey. We're bringing a different fan on. Matt, maybe make the room blue, too, if you can. Really sell it if you can.
You make it blue.
But, yeah, we're going to have.
Go find a neighbor's. Maybe go find a neighbor's cat. Go find a black neighbor's cat, like a black cat in your neighborhood and bring it inside and be like, oh, here's a Carolina Panther.
All right, let's bring on Matt's alias.
There he is.
Panthers fan now.
Carolina Panthers fan we know.
Yeah. Go Panthers. I don't know what Panther fans say.
Matt, that's awesome, man. That's freaking amazing. Thank you for doing that.
That is. Yeah, I don't know if you know, there was this other guy that was just on before, and his name was Matt Bear. He had the same name as you, but he was in the same backdrop. He had American
That's
flag.
weird.
He had Islander stuff too, which was weird.
Oh, yeah. That guy. I think he's a dipshit, personally.
Yeah.
But
why do you think that?
I don't know. He's always watching anime, and he's
You fucking watch anime, man.
I know, but I don't know what's the anime that fuckhead watches.
There's different levels. I like Captain Raph. Yeah. He's my favorite Raiders fan, so maybe you guys should have a little rivalry going. Because, as a Panthers fan, Matthew Dare, he did take Ashton Genty from you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely did. Yeah, we'll see who the next pick is with the Panthers. So this should be interesting. I mean, I don't know what they really want, but someone said, "Where's Bat Blair?" Bat Malaire. Bat Malaire.
Matt Malaire.
Bat Malaire. Bat
He's right here. How you guys doing?
Bat Malaire.
How you guys doing? Patrick Mahomes.
But stay tuned.
Goodness,
maybe Matt, Care Bear, like KJ said, or some different appearances can come through. But Matt, we appreciate you joining us as a
no
Jets
problem,
fan
guys.
and a Panthers fan.
I hope to see you guys soon.
We will see you soon. If you want to represent any teams throughout the show, just let me know and throw on another jersey and get the lights rolling. And it can be a spectacle.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, stay tuned. Make sure you guys give Matt Bear a follow. All jokes aside, that dude is one of the funniest dudes we know. He always keeps the vibes good. He keeps us upbeat. He keeps us laughing. And Matt, we love you, man. So thank you for doing what you do. Maureen, thank you for joining. Where's James? We need Freddie. Maybe Freddie can call on the show. Where's Coach Rule when you need him? Matt Rule, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for the Panthers. I forgot the old Temple coach.
Oh, yeah. So he's coaching, I believe now. Is he coaching Nebraska now?
I think he's coaching college. Oh, look who just arrived.
Jordan, Jack. What's going on?
What up?
Why don't you go to the honors and announce this first pick right here for the Panthers?
I have it in right now. I'm a little
here we go. Here's the pick.
And I like this guy a lot. I watched his highlights during the college football season. Who they just picked up?
Tatora McMillan.
Yeah, with the 8th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Tatora McMillan, wide receiver, Arizona.
There he goes.
Wow.
This guy, I mean, he's a weapon out there. I mean, this dude can get the ball at the high point. And I think that's kind of one of the positions that Bryce, what is his name? Bryce Young, Bryce Young struggled at with receivers. So I think it's a great pick for them to get him on the team.
Yeah, it should be. It should be.
He loves volleyball. He loves volleyball. So High Point, baby.
Oh, he does. What, he played volleyball?
Yeah, like club volleyball. They described. One-handed catch. Oh my God, this guy's filthy. Oh Jesus Christ.
He's Polynesian too, actually. He's Polynesian.
Hopefully,
that's pretty cool. Oh,
I got to give some credit right here, gentlemen. Benny. Shout out to Benny.
He picked it.
Checking on the mock draft. Benny nailed this pick from a mile away with, give me one sec as I pull up everything. Like I said, we need a producer. But as you guys can see, Benny nailed this pick with Teteroa. Yep, I said it right there. Teteroa McMillan. I mean, stud. When you want to talk about a 50-50 ball wide receiver or a guy that can go up, do it all, he's going to be a beast. Now it'll be interesting to see. Do the Panthers decide to keep Adam Thielen? I don't know. I guess that they technically departed ways with him, but it's going to be interesting to see how they manage that position and who they pair up with him, because they can get a route runner, somebody that's a little bit more quick, a little bit more limble, pair him up. You might see Bryce Young's development speed up a lot. So I think this is a good pick from a mile away. Shout out to Benny for nailing that. Like I said, doing a quick check-in on our mock draft. As you guys can see, Benny's in the lead right now. He's got 3 of them right, with Cam Ward nailed Ashton Genty and Teteroa McMillan, man. Congratulations to you.
Well, Chiefs King, you are way ahead of us. We're not going to show that.
What? Yeah, don't. Okay, guys, just for references, please do not give the pick before we see it or we announce it. Just don't. Don't do that because we don't want it spoiling it for anybody. So, yeah, just don't do that.
It's like a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a movie. Like, I mean, if you're spoiling it, I mean, come on. Like, just... But I mean, like, that's crazy if they did that. If that is true, that is crazy. If that is not true, you are getting kicked. No, I'm kidding.
Can I make another projection real quick? I'm going to say, I think that now that the Saints have lost a generational corner in Lattimore, I could see them taking Will Johnson here. It might be a little bit of a reach, but I could see them taking Will Johnson from the Saints. And I have no clue what has happened in the chat. I'm watching on my TV. But I could see them taking a cornerback would be my prediction. That was who I had in my mock. So let's see who it is. The pick is in. So this is going to be really, really exciting. It's been a fun draft night overall, I would say, gentlemen. How about you?
Oh, yeah. It's been a fun draft night. A lot of surprises.
I'm surprised.
Been a couple trades. So that's been cool to see as well. And we're about to see who the Saints go for. I mean, this should be very interesting to see what they do. But
I'm surprised.
What's up? You got it.
I'm surprised Shedeur Thayer hasn't got picked up yet.
I'm not.
Yeah, I haven't seen
I think
the pick yet, but it seems like it looks like he got picked already.
I think Travis Hunter's gonna be a bust. He's gonna have a breakout year, rookie year, and then he's gonna be a bust. I don't think he can be a good NFL player because it's hard to be on both sides of the ball. And I think they'll try that out for the first couple weeks, and then he'll probably be more of a cornerback because I don't know if you guys watched like the pre-draft, but some of the routes that Travis Hunter went out on were horrible as a wide receiver. So I don't think he's going to be a wide receiver in the NFL. He's quick, but I think he's better at cornerback than wide receiver. So
I do agree with that. I agree with that. I do feel like his routes were a little weird. I do feel like they were kind of like now they weren't as like so much like Tyreek Hill, but they were like the way that he would kind of catch the ball too was kind of like it was just not like a usual NFL wide receiver. And it's just kind of like odd but then also like I feel like he's more of like a guy I can naturally see at the cornerback position. So, here we go. Here's the pick. Wow, the Saints select Kelvin Banks Jr. from Texas. Defensive tackle. No, offensive tackle. I couldn't see. Jeez, I'm getting blind. Offensive tackle. Yeah, offensive tackle. They just got past the bunch of door. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, they definitely need an O line. They really haven't had much of an O line for the past 5 years. So, I mean, I think I'm not even sure who the quarterback for the Saints is quite
So
yet.
right now they have Carr, but he has a rare injury right now. He has some weird injury, I think a shoulder injury that might prevent him from not even playing to begin the season, which is crazy. But yeah, you know what? The thing with Shador too, and it's funny that he's falling right now. It's funny how the Colorado Buffaloes retired both Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter when they didn't even make the college football playoff. They didn't even win their bowl game they were in, and they still get their numbers retired, and it just makes no sense. I mean, it doesn't. But I think with Shador, though, this is where I don't think he's going to be that good of an NFL quarterback. I don't think he's going to be able to really have the vision he had in college football. I don't think he's going. I feel like the defensive players are going to just clobber him, and they're honestly going to really they're going to really cone in to what he does, and they're going to be able to read what he's doing. I think Shador Sanders is going to get sniffed out by NFL defenses, and it's really going to hurt him. That's what I think.
I mean, like you said right here, I can definitely see that happening. I think they need a quarterback. They really don't know who it's going to be. It was rumors saying that Aaron Rodgers was going to be the quarterback for the Steelers. But I mean, I could see him dropping down to the Steelers because that's the position they need. So we'll see what happens. The Bears pick is in right now, so we'll see who they get.
Yeah, the Bears. The Bears. All right. See what they do.
Who are these bitches?
I know our guy Connor is going to be saying it better be Tyler Warren. I'm going to go back to eating backstage.
Wait. Hold up. I think they're doing a schedule release right now. Wait, so I just see that I'm watching this right now. I'm trying to really process this. I see this thing, and I thought the Bears won the clock. Well, they still are, but it's saying the NFL schedule release is about to come out. I think.
So they're probably doing that in the pick.
I think I don't know what it says. NFL schedule release 25. If this is some kind of trick bait or whatever the heck, I'm gonna kind of be pissed off. I'll tell you that. Seriously, you don't just be saying schedule release and you don't release a schedule. I'm gonna be a little mad.
May 14th. No, they're just saying when it's dropping.
Oh, when it's dropping? All right, here we go. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's not what you think it is.
May 14th. That will be when the schedule release for all 32 teams. They will get their schedules. May 14th. Okay, cool. All right, May 14th. Mark your calendars. As Colleen Wolfe, Philadelphia native, just said.
I don't see Tyler Warren going to the Bears. I think they got Cole Kmet. I think they don't need that position. They probably need offensive line. I'm being honest with you because Caleb Williams, he struggled last year, and they got no pressure. Well, constantly in the backfield getting rushed. So I can see an offensive line going here. I'll be surprised if it's a tight end.
Yeah, I think they could go offensive line. I think we're going to see the trend of offensive linemen. We've already seen what this would be if they get an offensive lineman. This would be least 4th offensive lineman taken already in this draft, maybe 3rd. I could be wrong.
This would be a third.
Okay, 3rd. But I think, yeah, you know what? Give some more protection for Caleb Williams. I kind of agree with you, though. I don't feel like Caleb Williams is – I think he's overrated as heck. But, I mean, here we go. All right, here's a pick. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Steve McMichael. Oh, yeah.
Remarkable contributions to the game and the community will never be forgotten.
Interesting pick. So, guys, I'm the only one here right now. With the 10th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Colston Loveland, tight end, Michigan. I am surprised about this pick. Tyler Warren is still on the board, but I think Tyler Warren's a much better tight end than Colston Loveland. But yeah, that's who the pick. That's who their pick is.
Dude, this is insane. I'm trying to look up the 2020 draft order because I feel like that year there was a better overall prospect at tight end, and the Bears ended up go ahead and taking Cole Kmet was their selection. I feel like the Bears, I'm trying to find the 2020 draft and just see where Cole Kmet went. Sorry, bear with me, guys. But yeah, dude, this is a wild pick. I mean, complete miss, I think, on Tyler Warren. He's a great player, don't get me wrong, in Colston Loveland, but they must have really liked what they saw out of this dude, rather compared to Tyler Warren.
Yeah, I mean, I think out of the draft, I think Tyler Warren is number 1 overall out of the tight ends in this draft. So yeah, that's super surprising that they decided to go with a much smaller tight end than Colston Loveland. So we'll see what happens. I mean, the 49ers pick is in, so we'll see where they go. But yeah, that just is very surprising. So knock on wood, hopefully Warren drops to the Eagles.
That's what I was going to say just now. Get ready. Howie Roseman is picking up that phone and getting ready to move up. Stay tuned, Eagles fans. I could really see it happening. But let's do a quick check-in on the 302 Birds mock draft, see how me and Benny are doing. So I actually had Tyler Warren going there. I know Connor Glynn, that was the inside source I had. I like to talk to true fans of teams. And my designated Bears fan, Connor Glynn, I said, who do you want? And he said Tyler Warren would be an exceptional pick. I'd be really happy with that. And it looks like we actually have a reaction video that I just got texted. So I'm going to get this queued up to see how we have a Bears fan feeling. But I'm going to say, in my opinion, I mean, Colston Loveland's a great player, first off. Like, I want to say, when Colston Loveland ends up being a great Chicago Bear, don't be shocked. But Tyler Warren would have been a better Bear, I think is what I'm trying to say. It's not like the Jalen Reagor pick, Connor, so you don't have to be upset about that. It's not like that much of a miss where it's like, okay, you know what I mean? It's a miss. It's not that bad, but it is pretty bad. But doing a quick check-in, as you guys can see, I had Tyler Warren going here in my mock. Benny had Kelvin Banks Jr. Neither of us had that. Benny's still in the lead with 3. We'll do another check-in on that in a minute. But man, oh man, what a crazy pick. KJ McCoy, you ready to come back in? Sweet. I want to get this reaction. Tyler Warren, what a miss.
Wow, what a miss is right. Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what's going on with my StreamYard on my computer, but I'm gonna try and figure it out. But for right now, we're just gonna be on the phone. But yeah, that is a crazy scene of events. I mean, just that's insane. I would have thought that a tight end that would be selected right now for the Bears would be Tyler Warren. I thought he was the right pick. I really did, and they didn't go with him. They went with this other guy. So they went with Colston Loveland. So maybe they really saw something in Colston that we didn't really see. But I think Tyler Warren should have been the number 1 tight end to be drafted in this draft. So I think it's a really big miss by the Bears. I think this is a mistake that they will be looking back at this and being like, what the heck did we just do? I think it's that bad of a mistake. I'll tell you that. So, I mean, I watched a lot of Tyler Warren's game. I mean, being a Penn State fan, I watched him a lot. He's got crazy talent. Like, he has the talent that you can already kind of see that he could be one of the best. He has the potential to be one of the best tight ends, like, in this league that we've ever seen. Like, that's how good he is. So, I mean, just the athleticism that he has, multiple positions he can play at. He can actually throw the ball, too. So they do a couple plays where they do this wildcat kind of play that Penn State does, where he's actually the quarterback and he's thrown a couple touchdowns, and they're pretty good balls. I mean, they're some darts. They really are. So I think this was a total miss by the Bears. I think they are definitely going to be scratching their heads in a couple of years and being like, okay, we really messed up on this pick. So that's what I think.
I got to agree with, I think Fraddy's right here. I think we will see Tyler Warren go to the Cowboys because that's the position they need. I don't think the 49ers go with the tight end here. They'll probably go with the cornerback or safety or linebacker. But yeah, I think the Dallas will fuck us. Like they're good at. And Tyler Warren will go to the Cowboys.
That would suck. That would be horrible. I mean, I know that Penn State has had a history of like future Cowboys. I mean, Cowboys players. I mean, there's been a history of them coming from Penn State. Sean Lee, Micah Parsons, and hopefully not now, but it could be Tyler Warren. I mean, they've had some tight ends. I mean, one notable tight end is Jason Witten. Jason Witten was obviously a Hall of Fame tight end, a great tight end, great weapon for Tony Romo, a little bit for Dak Prescott as well. But yeah, I mean, I think to bring a guy back like that, Tyler Warren I think could even be even better than Jason Witten. That's how good he could be. Like I'm very high on Tyler Warren, and not just because I'm a Penn State fan. Even Jack said already too that like Tyler Warren is an insane player, and like you know it. Oh, here we go.
Anybody?
Oh, actually, they're doing
real quick before we move on. I just want to show this video so we can move on from the pick. We had a designated Bears fan, our favorite designated Bears fan, send in his live reaction. Let's check it out.
Tight end. They passed up Warren. Okay.
That was the most Bears fan reaction ever. It's acceptance because you hear in the background of family obviously go, they passed on Warren, and then he literally goes, okay, he processed it, acceptance hit it, and I get it. I mean, Colston Loveland, but let's go ahead and see who the 49ers
let's see.
Here, I'll go ahead and announce this one for
you got it.
The wretched, annoying 40
Whiners.
40 whiner fans. Is in. God, I hate these guys. And wow, they take Michael Williams out of Georgia, the edge rusher. That's going to be a good pick for them. I mean, they've kind of needed an edge rusher. They needed somebody that can solidify it. And as you guys can see, Michael Williams excited because he's going to a relevant team. Dallas Cowboys are up next. You know, there's that little bit of inkling of fear that he might go with then. But Michael Williams with great arms, great reach, an insane edge rusher is now going to be a 49er. KJ, well, you're having the tech stuff. I'll let Jackson go ahead first. Jack, who do you think, or how do you feel about this pick?
I mean, I think the 49ers, they're an annoying fan base. I think they're trying to be like the Philadelphia Eagles because we, kind of own them. I'm not recently, but they're trying to draft from Georgia because they saw how it worked out for Philadelphia. So I think it's a good pick. I mean, they don't really – did they release Joey Bosa, or is he still on the team? They got rid of Nick Bosa on the Chargers. It was Nick Bosa, not Joey Bosa.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's some position that the 49ers needed because I guess last year, I mean, with a 6-11 record last year, their defensive line wasn't that great, and they couldn't really bring much pressure. So I think this is the perfect pick for the 49ers, and we'll see what happens for his career. So I am dreadfully afraid that the Cowboys will pick somebody in Tyler Warren, and it's going to piss off every Eagles fan. So picks in right now. It's not announced yet, but I can definitely see Tyler Warren going to Cowboys, which is horrible.
Do they necessarily – I know you just said it, though, with the Bears, and I get it, but do they necessarily need a tight end?
I mean, they got Ferguson, who's a pretty good tight end for the Cowboys out of Notre Dame. But they really couldn't – I don't know. They didn't really utilize their tight ends that well, and they couldn't really – obviously, Cooper Rush was playing the rest of the year last year. But, yeah, I think Tyler Warren, they need a tight end. Don't I'll bet you
in there. That's not good when the Cowboys look excited or upbeat, and they look really excited and upbeat. So I think you're right, Jack. I think that Tyler Warren prediction might be right. What did you just news broken, Jack?
Yeah. Oh. Never mind. We're good.
Yes.
I heard Tyler. I was like, oh, they're picking Tyler Warren. Holy shit.
Yeah, wow. That is
Benny. I got to give credit really quick. Benny from the top rope. Check this out, guys. Benny nailing that from a mile away. So Benny had this prediction of Tyler Booker go ahead to Dallas. And as you guys can see, we both had a prediction of some kind of a lineman going here. I had Ahmad Membu. He had Tyler Booker, and he nails that. Benny's on fire. He's almost at 40-ish% now with his draft, which is insane. When you want to talk about in 13 picks that he's got 4 of them right, I mean, 33%-ish. But, man, on fire. I think that this is a great pick, too, for Dallas, as much as I hate to admit it, because the Cowboys now get someone with depth. They get someone that can play that role that they need him to play, which is, I guess Booker is a guard. And
he's a guard, yeah.
Zach Martin, I think it was, who's retiring too. That offensive line had an expiration date, so good for them. But, Jack, I'll let you take it first. How are you feeling about it?
I mean, they needed it. They needed offensive line because, I mean, Dakota Prescott didn't have much protection last year. We had Zach Martin retiring. So I think that's a smart pick because they have all the weapons. I mean, Tyler Ferguson's a pretty good tight end. But yeah, they need to build their offensive line. So I think it's a good pick. I mean, just like any old Tyler that the Cowboys have drafted as an offensive lineman in Tyler Smith, I will guarantee you if he starts this year, Tyler Booker, you will see holding penalties on him, and he's going to pull with Tyler Smith. So, yeah, they needed that position, and they kind of replaced a legend. So, I think it's a good pick for them.
I will tell you this: they're showing the Cowboys room right now, like the whole like draft room and everything like that. You just see Jared Jones like, "Hey, we did it! We did it! We're back on the map. We're ready." Well, I don't think so. Slow the brakes a little bit. You just got offensive guard, okay? So I mean, yes, that does kind of. Is it going to make it more difficult for the Eagles' defensive line to get past you guys? Maybe a tad, but you know what, though? Our defensive line, we got beast, and we are ready to go after Dakota Prescott. So just get ready. You guys will still have nightmares. I think as well, I will tell you this. Yeah, that was kind of crazy, though, that they drafted a guy named Tyler, because I was like, I saw Tyler, but then I saw that wasn't the Tyler Warren. I was like, wow. So I think Tyler Warren, actually, I mean, like right now, the next pick is the Dolphins. I mean, the Dolphins, I don't think they have a prime tight end. I mean, what, do they have Jonnu Smith still or no? I could be wrong.
Well, they got what's his face from. They got I think he was a tight end for the Steelers, not last year, but the year before that.
I know you're talking about from Gesicki. Gesicki?
Yeah, Mike Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki, yeah, from Penn State.
There? I think he's in Cincinnati, right?
Actually, I think he is in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think he left.
Yeah, I think
he had Jonnu Smith this past year at tight end. You know,
okay, so I was right. Okay, I was right the first time.
Smith was on my fantasy football team, and he was actually a good player for a little bit. So yeah, I could see actually whoever just said that, Tyler Warren. You are a Miami Dolphin. Don't worry, I don't know that, but I'm going to predict Tyler Warren goes right here to the Dolphins, and they take an elite pass catcher. I mean, at this point, what else would they really do?
I mean, then you also, if they pass up on Tyler Warren, I could see the Indianapolis Colts going after him. After Tyler Warren. This is also a good time for maybe this could be a time where Howie Roseman right now we could be talking about this right now, and Howie Roseman could be right on the phone right now, mixing up in his pot a trade right now to get Tyler Warren. That would be freaking awesome, because obviously with Dallas Goedert, don't get me wrong, he's a great tight end. He's one of the best in the league. But at the same time, though, he gets injured a bunch. So I think they're maybe realizing that if they want to go after a tight end, they really are keen and they are really determined to get a guy like Tyler Warren. I think you go after him. I mean, he's available right now. I think we have the draft capital to trade away. You can trade away some of our fifth rounders. I think it's worth it for Tyler Warren. I mean, what do you think, Jack?
I mean, Jonnu Smith is not a reliable tight end, and I feel like that's a weakness the Cowboys or the Dolphins have. So I can definitely see Tyler Warren going to the Dolphins. I think they would be stupid not to do that. But we'll see what they do, because they still need some receivers, because who knows about what's his name? The cheetah. I don't know. We'll see what about that. But yeah, I think the tight end's kind of the right spot for them, and I think it's going to be Tyler Warren.
He wants out. Yep, he does want out. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be really interesting to see if, Shedeur Sanders has not been picked yet, which is crazy.
Yeah, but I can see Shedeur Sanders going to the Colts up next, or the Falcons.
Yeah.
No, not the Falcons. It's Penix.
Right. Stay effing calm. Stay effing calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Yeah, but I mean, it's been an interesting draft. It really has been. I mean, it still is. I do find it very shocking that Shador is not selected yet. I do find it shocking that the Saints did not get Shador. I thought they were definitely going to get him. But
Well, yeah, I mean, I think everyone has seen what quarterback he's going to be, and I think they kind of
well,
they may
yeah.
even get dropped down to the second round.
Well, what I'm saying is I'm surprised because I'm just saying because I thought a lot of the NFL teams were high on him. I'm not high on him. I thought he was going to be a total bust, and I still do think he's going to be a bust. But what I'm saying is, yeah, I thought for sure some teams would still like kind of honestly ignore that kind of talk and be like, you know what, though, I believe in this kid. He came from Deion Sanders, so I think you know what, he's going to be a good NFL player. So that's what I thought. But I mean, maybe they really are seeing what we're seeing and seeing that this kid could be a question mark. He could be a guy who really might not be able to fit in an NFL roster, in an NFL scheme. I mean, we're just got to wait and see. Oh, shoot. What do you got? Oh, man. Oh.
You probably just see it. What the fuck?
Kenneth Grant. Wow.
Yes, with the 13th pick in the NFL 2025 draft, the Miami Dolphins select, is it offensive line or defense? Defense tackle.
Defensive line. Yeah.
Defensive line, Kenneth Grant. Oh, golly.
Wow.
From Michigan. A lot of Michigan players are going this first round pretty early.
Was it like 3 or is that? I think
that's the third.
It's a third. Oh my gosh.
And it was a tight end, offensive lineman,
Graham
and
too.
then
Yeah, Graham as well.
Yeah. So
damn,
the Colts pick was.
Why are you pissed? You're a Chiefs fan. Why are you pissed? Why are you pissed?
Dude, the Colts pick was on the board, and they got a pick very quickly. So I wonder what that.
They did. They might have been like, "Oh my God, Tyler Warren's here right now. You know what? We're going for him," as they should, to be honest. No. Just wait, and you will see. Okay. Oh, geez. All right. Thank you for not spoiling. I don't know why my stream is fucking black. Oh, I'm not trying to curse. I don't know why it's Is it? No, it's actually not.
Can you still see us? Are we frozen?
What's up, Dolt's frozen?
No,
yeah, mine was doing the same. Oh, am I frozen up? I don't know.
I don't see.
My StreamYard logged me out, and I had to go back in. That's why I joined.
Yeah, it's probably just you because you were in a hotel. Yours is just glitchy. That's all.
Oh, okay. Where did Dolt go? Is he do something?
He's eating probably.
Yeah, we will see what they do. I mean, this should be interesting for the Colts. If they pass up on Tyler Warren, then this is going to be something like, I feel like it's going to be like what the Packers, well, a bunch of teams did when they passed up on Aaron Rodgers. I think they're going to be looking back at this, be like, God damn, Tyler Warren should have been like a top 3 pick. But I mean, like, maybe top 5, I'd probably say, because those top 3 picks kind of deserve to be top 3 picks. The Colts, the Indianapolis Colts. All right, their pick is in. It's been in. Here he goes. Oh, geez.
I hear you, Chiefs King. Oh, fuck. Did you pick him?
Tyler Warren. Yeah, they got him. That was the right pick. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Chiefs King is kind of like Eagles / Chiefs fan. It's kind of odd. I don't know how that exists, but yeah, that sucks. That really stinks. I think the Eagles, I mean, Jack, I don't know if you agree with me or not, but the Eagles could have maybe kind of bumped up and maybe traded up to get this pick. especially right now. They probably wouldn't have to give up too much, but I mean, like they could have maybe got a trade with the Colts to get a guy like Tyler Warren. I mean, what do you think?
I definitely that could have been a possibility. But hey, that's very surprising. I mean, it kind of makes sense because I feel like the Colts don't really have a tight end right now. I'm not sure who their tight end is right now.
That's a good question. Wasn't it Mo Alley Cox?
Oh, Mo Alley Cox. Yeah, Mo Alley Cox. Yeah,
I thought so. Yeah, Mo Alley Cox. Yeah, it's him. So, I mean, they're showing highlights right now of Tyler Warren in the backfield. Like right now, that's how good this guy. This guy can run. This guy can throw. This guy can catch. Obviously, I mean, he's a tight end. I mean, this guy just brings a lot of different talents. I mean, he's something else, dude. So the Colts are getting a freaking unit of a player. They're getting a jackknife of a player right now. I mean, the guy had 1,233 yards, 104 receptions, 700 yards after catch. So, I mean,
stud.
Himself. Yeah, stud.
And I think the one thing too, Benny from the top rope again, on fire tonight with his predictions. He's now got 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he picked Tyler. He said Tyler Warren would go to the Colts. Wow.
Tyler Warren to the Colts as well. A great pick there by
Benny. Oh,
wow. Benny's going to have to be our draft analyst, man. He's hot. He's hot tonight.
Dang, he's like Schefter. That's pretty crazy, man.
He is really good with the draft. He studies football. He knows it like the back of his hand. This is going to be an interesting pick. So this is where Benny actually had Colston Loveland, if you guys want to get an inside look of who he thought was next. Me personally, Mike Green out of Marshall, I think will be an Atlanta Falcon. I think that they could really use an edge rushing presence like him. But there still are some other edge rushers that are available that they could take. Jalen Walker, Shamar Stewart is still available. But yeah, Mike Green is on my best available edge rushers that I have that's left. So if I was them, I would potentially look at taking him. Jahad Campbell's still a name that's on the board, but he's going to probably be more of a middle linebacker, I would think.
They're showing highlights of Tyler Warren playing basketball. That guy can get up there, I'll tell you that. And that's what James Franklin does, actually. The one thing about James Franklin is he actually recruits a lot of basketball players. That's what he does at Penn State. So he goes to a lot of basketball games, and he gets them to play football. And God, did he build Tyler Warren. I mean, that's freaking awesome. I mean, made him top 15 pick. So that's great. I think he also did play football in high school too, but they're showing that he played basketball as well, and baseball too. So, but yeah, I think that was a good pick. But then actually, as you were just saying though about the Falcons pick, the Falcons, it should be very interesting with the Falcons. I mean, they have they got Michael Penix last year. They also, I mean, they got Kirk Cousins, but they drafted this Michael Penix guy, which kind of got some eyebrows flared a little bit. People were like, okay, eyebrows raised a little bit. Like, okay, what are they doing? They just signed Kirk Cousins, this crazy contract, but they believe in this Michael Penix Jr. guy. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they maybe go the realm of a wide receiver. I mean, you could go, I mean, I know they have Drake London, but maybe they go for another receiver to pair up with Drake London. What do you guys think?
I mean, I think a receiver is something they need. We'll see if Michael Penix is going to get the start. But yeah, I think that Falcons offense needs more weapons, especially to complement what they already have. So I can definitely see a wide receiver or something like that going to the Falcons. They're taking their good old time though to get this pick in, so they're definitely thinking about it.
Yeah, they definitely are.
All their calls, seeing whoever wants to call in. Maybe a guy named Howie Roseman might call in. I really did think that the Eagles would try to, which I'm sure they are, try to trade up. But looking at my big board and who's left, in my opinion, the only guy I would really be happy with are the only two guys I would say that I would really think are worth trading up right now. Malachi Starks and Mike Green. I do think Mike Green will go here. So if Howie Roseman really likes Mike Green, you could see Philadelphia trade up here. But personally, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that actually the Falcons will take Mike Green. I think that they could use the edge rushing presence. They need some kind of a pass rusher. They need a change there because when you think Falcons, you think offense first. And you can't be an offensive minded team forever and an offensive minded franchise forever. So hopefully the Falcons can get it together. That's who I had in my mock. Like I said, Benny had Colston Loveland, which would have been insane thinking of that 2 tight end set with Kyle Pitts and Colston. But as you guys know, Colston Loveland and Tyler Warren are both off the board now. And once again, shout out to Connor for sending in that awesome reaction. If any of you guys want to DM us a reaction of your NFL team on Instagram, let me know, and we'll get it on there. Did you send the link to Luke yet, by the way, KJ?
So unfortunately, it seems like Luke will not be joining, but maybe it might get switched. He might be like, okay, maybe I am joining in, but it seems like he's gonna be a little busy.
That's okay.
So I will text him again and make sure he is not busy. But I mean, I think it seems like he is busy. So
yeah, it's like Discord. You know what I mean? And Moose is saying all three of us are frozen. So what I'll do, Jack, is I'm gonna come back and just check it out. To make sure, and I'm going to check out the stream.
I don't know if we actually are. Let me check them, right?
Yeah, because I think other people would be saying something, hopefully.
Let me see.
Maybe we had it.
We're not frozen. No, I think that's on his end. We're fine.
Okay, good.
We're fine. We're definitely fine. There's nothing wrong. I think it's on his end, unfortunately. So
the best pass coverage linebacker is a great question. Jahad Campbell's a great player overall, but I don't know that I would say he's the best linebacker. Some people are saying that they think Malachi Starks could convert to linebacker. I don't know if I would necessarily say that. I'm trying to look up a draft for the NFL draft. Or the list of linebackers for the NFL draft?
Well, quarterbacks. Well, right now, Jackson Dart. Oh, wait, what you said?
No. He's asking who's the best pass coverage linebacker in the 2025 draft. Jay Higgins is a name out of Iowa that's pretty good. He had a 96, which was the highest among linebackers coverage grade. He's known for his instincts. He's known for kind of how he just floats in coverage, kind of like a ball hawk in Madden, I like to compare it to. And then Jahad Campbell, the name of the guy who I named at first, is really good. He's on this list too that I'm reading right now. Versatile, like I said, he can play various roles. So I think Jahad Campbell is probably that name of who I would go with number one. But if you're looking for a stats-wise, according to this list, Jay Higgins from Iowa had a 96 coverage grade, which was the highest. And just for perspective, David Walker out of Central Arkansas was second with the 86. Demetrius Knight had an 86, and Jahad Campbell had an 82. So Jahad Campbell's up there. He's definitely a package of an all-in-one linebacker. But let's
here we go.
Who the Falcons
pick. It's about to be up. Here we go. With the 15th. Is that 15th? Can I read?
Yeah.
15th, yeah.
With the 15th pick. In the 2025 NFL Draft, Atlanta Falcons select Jalen Walker, linebacker, Georgia. Wow. Another Georgia Bulldog. There you go.
That's funny.
He's staying in the state of Georgia. He's not going too far at all. He's staying in the state of Georgia. He's going from the Georgia Bulldogs to the Atlanta, Georgia Falcons. There he goes.
No, I think it's funny. Like when you're backstage, KJ and I are talking about it. It's like there's been a lot of Michigan guys that have gone in this draft, whereas the past two drafts it's been pretty much all Georgia or Bama.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny how the times have changed, and I really do think the linebacker was definitely a sore spot for the Falcons. So I think that's a great pick for them. I think he'll be a perfect fit for that system. So we shall see how he does. And I will say back to Swoop's question, I think, and Moose answer. I like this answer. Jack Kaiser from Notre Dame. He's probably one of the greatest. I mean, he was definitely the greatest coverage linebacker for Notre Dame last year. So I can definitely see us kind of to complement while Nico Dean's out to come to Philadelphia, or even Xavier Watts, like I said. So I know I said before, this draft, 2025 draft, there's a lot of good players coming out of Notre Dame. So I think we'll see something going on. And Shedeur Sanders, I feel like the teams that are on the board left, they don't really need a quarterback. I mean, the only one I can think of is the Browns.
Maybe Cardinals?
No, Murray's still he had a pretty decent year last year.
Yeah, Murray did okay, but I mean, like, I don't know if it's enough to really think that he's still a franchise. But I mean, I'm trying to think who could use a quarterback right now, because it looks like we got Cardinals next, and then Bengals. They don't need a quarterback. The Seahawks, they don't need a quarterback. The Bucks, they don't need one.
Watch the Seahawks take Shedeur Sanders.
The Broncos, they don't need one. I think the Steelers will be the first team to select a quarterback besides Cam Ward. So I think look out for the Steelers to either go the route of Shedeur or the route of Jackson Dart from Ole Miss, who I think Jackson Dart, honestly, I think he might be the most, I mean, after Cam Ward, I think he might be the second most NFL-ready quarterback. I think he's going to be a really decent quarterback in this league. I think he has a lot of a lot of confidence and a lot of swagger to his game. I think he's actually going to do really well developing wise in the NFL. So I think whoever gets him, I think is going to have themselves a franchise quarterback. I mean, that's just my opinion. I could be definitely wrong on it, but I think Jackson Dart's actually going to be a great pick, whoever picks him.
I think you're right. I think he's getting a lot of love right now from Gruden, which is good. And I think it's going to benefit him in the long run. But as you guys can see on your screen, the pick is in now for the Arizona Cardinals and a former Philadelphia Eagles head coach, and Jack's favorite head coach, the guy that didn't have a defensive scheme, in Jonathan Gannon. Never forget. That was quite the quote from him. Yeah, I don't have a defensive scheme. You're the defensive freaking coordinator for an NFL franchise. How do you not have a defensive scheme? Anyway, but they need a wideout. They need a defensive line. They need some kind of tackle to protect Kyler Murray, and they could use a guard. So as an offensive line as a whole, they could use some help. And then honestly, they can always use help with the edge rusher. I think looking at some of the edge rushers that are still available, Mike Green probably will go here, in my opinion. Looking at the rest of the talent, you got Donovan Azayareku, who was projected to maybe go late in the first, early in the second. You got James Pierce Jr., same boat, same with Nick Scorton. So I think Mike Green is probably a wise selection here. If I'm the Arizona Cardinals, I would probably look to go edge rusher. And all my best available, he's number 12 right now. You got McMillan that's gone. Malachi Starks is still out there. Jahad Campbell is still out there. That'll be interesting to see where he goes. Maybe he goes to Arizona. Or they're saying even Jody Barron from Texas could be a great pickup for them.
Oh, yeah. They're showing him right now, actually.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see where he lands.
I don't know if we said it. I don't know if we said it yet, but another good player out there who may go kind of on the radar is Kobe King, the linebacker from Penn State.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kobe King's a great player. That's a good idea.
Because, I mean, from what it says here, he's a really good at stopping the run. So that's something that we struggle at. So I could see Kobe King or Jack Kaiser coming to Philadelphia.
That'd be awesome. I would love to have Kobe King on this team.
Wow! Who wants to announce it?
Go ahead,
Jack, you got it.
Oh, I'll go. All right. With the 16th overall pick in the 2025 draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Walter Nolan, offensive tackle.
Defensive.
Defensive tackle. Sorry, I thought that was now. Defensive tackle from Ole Miss.
Old Mississippi.
That kind of upset.
Wait. Fun fact. First Ole Miss, I think it was the first Ole Miss player in the first round to get drafted. And the one before that was Evan Ingram.
I thought AJ Brown was in a first round pick.
I think they're saying recent, like first player since that year, probably. Because I was going to say AJ Brown and DK Metcalf was going to be my other one that I was going to say.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought they were both first round picks.
But Walter Nolan, man, let's talk about this guy for a second. I think for Philadelphia, this is kind of upsetting because Walter Nolan was actually one of the guys that if the Eagles were going to trade up, I thought they should have traded up. He was my 4th overall defensive tackle. So you got Mason Graham off the board. Mason Graham goes now to the Cleveland Browns, which I think is one of the biggest shakeups of the draft. You got Kenneth Grant, who ends up going to the Dolphins, and then Walter Nolan now, who is an Atlanta Falcon. Derek Harmon out of Oregon is still available if Howie wants to make that call, if he thinks he's still worth it. I don't know if Howie is going to be looking at this draft saying, this is my time that I want to build the trenches. I actually think you may see Howie Roseman look at going safety. I think if the Eagles should trade up for any position right now, it would be safety. Derek Harmon's a great player, don't get me wrong, but he's a late first-round pick. You got Jahad Campbell, who's still out there. If he decides he wants to trade up for him, he's versatile as hell. You can do a lot of things with that piece. But mainly, guys, Malachi Starks, the damn thumbnail. Howie Roseman, please pick up that phone and trade up for Malachi. Please make our day. Because having a safety like that dominated in the combine, that did so many things, God bless us. That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Dude, no. AJ Brown was selected 51st overall in the second round.
Wow.
Never knew that.
Yeah. Wow, he was a second rounder. That's crazy.
So he's the first Ole Miss player to be drafted in the first round since Evan Ingram in 2017.
Well, I know that there is one fact too that the Eagles have actually, I don't even know if you guys know this, the Eagles have never drafted a player from Ole Miss. Now they have a couple of players from Ole Miss, but they didn't draft them. Like AJ Brown, we didn't draft him. But we never drafted a guy apparently from Ole Miss. I think it's actually, I don't think we ever have in franchise history. So that's a crazy thing. So, I mean, that would have been a first for us if we did get him somehow, if we traded up for him somehow. I mean, I don't know. But it's going to be interesting to see if the Eagles really do want to bump up. I don't think so. I think if the Eagles really wanted to bump up in the draft and they would have traded, I think they already would have traded up already. And they would have already got Tyler Warren, but they didn't do that. So, which I don't blame them. I don't think like actually not trading up is like not a bad move. I mean, I think maybe staying put is okay. I mean, you did just win the Super Bowl, like granted on that. So I mean, it's like, yeah. I mean, that's the one thing. So I mean, like I'm fine with us picking at 31, and maybe it is Kobe King. I would love Kobe King. As we were talking about before, Kobe King is a beast. I mean, I watched him at Penn State. He's a guy who he also can really he has, even though he is a linebacker, he really has a knack for the ball too. Like he really can, like sometimes he'll kind of drop back a little bit, and he can get some interceptions too. So that's the good thing about Kobe King. He actually brings I think he would bring a lot to this team, and it would be great to also have just another linebacker as well. I know we have Nakobe Dean and Zach Bond as well, but I mean, I don't think it hurts to have another linebacker in this linebacking room. I don't think so.
And also, to answer that, DK Metcalf was drafted 64th overall.
Wow.
So,
yeah. Oh yeah, that is true because remember we passed up on him and got J.R. Arcega-Whiteside.
Oh yeah. That bum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
no.
that bump. That's right. That
Man, that's so
iconic
crazy.
photo of him. That iconic photo of him with his mother at NovaCare Complex with the umbrella, and she's like, here's an umbrella for the shade, Sega Whiteside, because you stink so much. You're so bad. My son's so bad. So I mean, God knows where he's playing now. I
Yeah,
have no
dude,
idea where Sega Whiteside.
that's so crazy. One of the I would say top 10, top 5 receivers in the NFL right now. They were drafted in the second round. That's crazy. And AJ Brown and DK Metcalf. You wouldn't think that for how they're productive they are being.
Yeah. I remember with DK, a lot of the speculation with him being a later second round pick was because of a neck injury he had at Ole Miss. And that was where a lot of teams were kind of on the fence with getting DK, as I remember. And they were like, oh, well, you got to watch out for this. But he hasn't really had any more neck injuries that I've seen. I think he's had some injuries, but nothing with his neck. So, I mean,
let's see who.
Yeah.
Let's see who day drafts.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. All right. I guess I'll get this one. With the 17th pick. Well, actually, it looks like we got a guest coming out. Do we? No, we don't. Looked like there was. With the 17th pick, the Cincinnati Houday Bengals select Shamar Stewart, edge from Texas A&M. Okay. All right. They got themselves a defensive end. I mean, they're losing. They might lose Trey Hendrickson. So, I mean, I guess this is a good move for them. I'll tell you one thing. He doesn't look that happy, or maybe he's just a gloomy dude. I don't know. This guy does not look
Kelly
happy.
Green.
What's up? Yeah, he's got Kelly Green jacket on, but he just I don't think because he thought he was going to be an Eagle. This guy just doesn't look happy at all. Like we were seeing some really great like reactions from like guys like Travis Hunter. We saw some other reactions as well. This guy just didn't seem so like I'm not seeing any smiles cracked at all. And we'll see when he puts in the hat.
Serious. It's business, brother. It's business.
It is. I think he's just like that. I agree with Jack. He could just be a business first
there
guy.
He goes. Okay, there he goes. All right. He flipped the switch. Business, and then he went.
He's tackling
a little bit. He went.
Oh, look at him! Look at him! Yeah, he's hype. Shut up,
Yeah,
KJ.
He's good. He flipped the switch. False alarm, people. False alarm.
What do you think of the Kelly Green, Jack? Do you think, I mean, there were rumors that the Eagles might potentially take him. Shamar Stewart was my 7th best overall edge rusher. He is off the board now.
Yeah, I think the Kelly Green, I think it's just he wanted to look flashy, and Kelly Green's a pretty flashy color. So I like it. I think it looks good on him. I don't think you read too in depth with it. They just choose these suits, just choose them. There's no rhyme or reason to them. But yeah, I mean, Bengals definitely. I feel like this has been a defensive heavy draft, which I mean, kind of makes sense because I feel like half the teams in this draft, that's what they need is DN, linebacker, quarterback, things of that nature. And definitely think that the Bengals are a good fit for him. So we'll see what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be interesting. I mean, I think with the green suit thing, though, I think it really is because the draft is in Green Bay. I mean, they happen to have a team called the Green Bay Packers, and they're green. So I don't even think it's that much of a Kelly green. I think it's more of like a Green Bay kind of green. So I think that's what he was probably going for. But I don't think he had the intentions of himself getting. I mean, he could have got drafted by the Packers, but I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks away. So it could have been a possibility. I mean, that would have been pretty cool. I mean, just pretty much stay the same color. right there with green and green. But yeah, it
What do you
looks like
guys think that the war room is for these executives when they pick this draft? What do you think? Do you think it's cool, calm, collected, or do you think it's like stressful, high anxiety, like situation? Like we need to pick the right person. How do you think like the situation in the war room, they like to call it, is, and what do you think the feelings are going through these coaches, GM, owner? What do you think's going through their mind?
I think that's a good question. I think from what I've seen, it seems more calm and collective, but also because they've been planning for days. They've been planning for days like, okay, this is the scenario. These are the players that we have. Okay, is that player not there anymore? Oh my gosh, then we got to panic. But I think for the most part, though, as we've kind of seen with a lot of projections as well, there's been some kind of surprises, but I think they pretty much know what to kind of feel. I mean, if they try and get a little antic and whatever, they got to have somebody to calm them down. But I think for the most part, though, I mean, they've been through this, especially if you're a GM like Howie Roseman. You've been in this kind of position before. You've even had some people in your organization who are like, that's a bad pick. Milton Williams was an example. There was a guy, I don't know if you remember, in the front office was not happy when Howie Roseman did that pick. Well, fast forward, Milton Williams is the highest paid New England Patriot of all time. So, I mean, I don't think that was a bad pick if you think about it. And he also was a great player for us. I mean, that's what honestly got him the contract. But all right, here we go. The pick is in for the Seattle Seahawks.
Has it came to your screen yet, KJ, or not yet?
Now it has. Yes, they have selected Gray Zabel from the North Dakota Bison. From the Bison. A guard.
North Dakota State.
What's up? Yep, North Dakota State. Is that what
North Dakota State.
What did I say?
North Dakota Bison.
Yeah, no, the Bison. Yeah, I was saying the Bison. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
Oh, cool.
No, you didn't say North Dakota State, is what I'm saying. You said North Dakota. You didn't say North Dakota State.
Yeah. I mean, but the mascot is North Dakota State Bison.
Yes. Yeah, I think this is a great pick for the Seahawks. Geno Smith, when he was there last year, I feel like since he's been the starting quarterback for the Seahawks, and now he's at the Raiders, I think last year you could see there was a huge hole on the O-line, and he was getting more pressure. He was making mistakes more often. So I think, North Dakota State, South Dakota State, they produce really good offensive linemen and, decent tight ends, as, Dallas got it. But yeah, I think this is a great pick, and I think it's a position that needed to be filled, and I think he's going to do well for the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean, I think he should do pretty good. I mean, a lot of these North Dakota players, North Dakota State, the Bison.
Yeah, I get it right.
They do pretty good in the NFL. I mean, I know we've kind of had this situation with our North Dakota State guy that played with us years ago in Carson Wentz. But I think for the most part, though, I mean, they do a pretty decent job. I mean, you also look, there are some players. Christian Watson's pretty good for the Packers. Trey Lance isn't really that great. I mean, he's kind of a bust. But I think, honestly, though, I mean, like, this guy seems like he's ready for the NFL. This guy seems like he's ready to go to Seattle and kind of just help out that team, kind of get back to their glory days that they were at before. That's what it seems like. So, but now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock. The Tampa Bay Bucks. Let's see what they're going to do next. I mean, this should be we're getting close. I was about to call you Zach. I don't know why I was about to call you Zach. Jack, we're getting close. I mean, we're actually we're not so close. Okay, yeah, not so
close, Mac. There's a reason you were meant to just say that.
But actually, we actually do have a Seahawks fan, and he has flown right in, just like a Seahawk. Here he is, Lucas Kraken Anderson. There he is, Luke. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Nothing much. Welcome or shout out to 302 fam. Honestly, can you guys see me? All right.
Yeah, we can see you, man. Loud and clear.
All right. So good
what
pick.
Do you think of that pick, man?
I mean, out of the blue, out of the throwback blue. Never mind. But
there you go.
Yeah,
out of the blue. That's right.
We'll see what he does this year. Honestly, it's part of my language, but fuck you, Giants. I wanted Abdul Carter, but you can do what you want to do. Just saying.
You weren't gonna get Abdul Carter. How the heck are you gonna
Carter, dude?
Yeah, what? How are you gonna get him?
I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude.
Classic Luke. Classic Luke.
Fucking win. All right, just had to hate you guys with that real quick.
Anyway. Did they win? They didn't even win. They're out of the playoffs.
Next question.
The football show.
Yes, sir.
Well, we appreciate you for joining us and bringing that authenticity to Seattle. Overall,
I appreciate you guys.
Pick upset?
Nah, I couldn't give two fucks, honestly. Just saying.
Well said, like a true Seattle fan. Look at that kid.
Look what Matt Bear says.
Oh yeah,
Matt Bear.
Look at the Bears. The bird, the Seattle Seahawk is giving the bird to Matt Bear.
Thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate you.
Luke.
Yeah, I'm sorry it was last minute. Appreciate you guys. So yeah.
Thank you for joining in, Luke.
Take care.
Thank you, Luke.
So this was an interesting one. I actually had today in a mock draft Philadelphia potentially trading up with the Buccaneers to select because I think the Buccaneers will take Malachi Starks here. Malachi Starks or Jihad Campbell, I think, have got to be the pick. I don't know that they necessarily need Will Johnson. They could maybe use some cornerback help. But I know they already have Antoine Winfield, but I think Malachi Starks paired up with Antoine Winfield would just be an insane secondary for the Buccaneers for years to come. So, and I just don't know how you don't take him. He's my second best available on my personal big board. I have Jihad Campbell, number 1, Malachi Starks, number 2, Will Johnson, 3, Mike Green, 4, Nick Emmanwori, 5, and 6. Believe it or not, this one might shock some of you guys. Matthew Golden, the wide receiver out of Texas. I think he's a really good player and going to be a good wide receiver for some teams. Thank you, Luke. We love and appreciate you too, man. If you could like the video, man, that shit means a ton. Thank you for commenting already. I see you, bro. But yeah, like I said, if you guys
right now
send anything in, let us know. What were you saying, Jack?
Gilly's there.
Oh, Gilly the kid?
Gilly from Barstool. Yeah, Gilly kid.
Yeah, he's there. Yep.
Dude, I don't know if you saw this screen, but PSG was just dancing with somebody. That was crazy.
Really?
Was
it like another NFL fan or?
Yeah.
Really? I haven't seen them pan to the Eagles yet at all.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I mean, is that on ESPN?
All right, looks like
I watch ESPN.
The Buccaneers are actually going to select this pick. If you guys don't care, I'll break this one. I'll do it.
Go for it, Dolt.
Go ahead, buddy.
All right, so the pick is in, and the sunny state of Tampa Bay. Oh my God, why did I pick this one?
You want me to announce it for you, buddy? Because it's I can say it.
Yeah, it's a great pick too. The Ohio State wide receiver. Go ahead, say it. If you can pronounce it correctly, please say his name because he's
wide receiver from Ohio State, and it's Emeka Egbuka. I think Emeka Egbuka. I think he's one of the top 15 receivers out of this draft. I watched him all year, especially in the national championship, and dude is shifty. If you guys played college football 2025, he got that shifty analytic where you can just juke out people. He's quick. He's a little smaller. He's 6 foot, but he can get up at the high point, and I think he's gonna be a force to reckon with. So I think it's a great pick for the Bucks, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, he goes from being a Buckeye to a Buccaneer now, so he gets to stay a
Wow.
Buck. But yeah, this should be interesting. I mean, he was a good player. I remember seeing him play against Penn State, and he was just insane. I mean, he's got a lot of speed to him, a lot of athleticism, and I think honestly, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Mike Evans, a little bit as well. Just a lot of just
I would say
like
Devontae Smith.
kind of like Devontae a little bit, but too. But I mean,
Yeah.
But I mean, I think he's a perfect receiver though for the Buccaneers. I think he's a great receiver. I mean, obviously Mike Evans is kind of getting up there in age. So I mean, he's been a great Buccaneer for them. He's been there his whole career. He's got a Super Bowl under his belt. But I think this guy, I mean, they're just showing too that he had 205 receptions, 2,868 receiving yards. And it says it's the second most in Ohio State history. So crazy. That's pretty crazy. So I think it's a good pick for the Bucs. I think it's a great pick.
I think it's a good pick too. Let's go ahead and do a little check-in on me and Benny's mock draft. Seems like a good time. So on the clock right now is the Broncos, but as you guys can see, Benny is still crushing me. He's in the lead with his projection selected. He nailed the Cam Ward pick at number 1 overall. He nailed Ashton Genty at 6 overall. He nailed Teteroa at 8. He nailed Tyler Booker at 12. He nailed Tyler Warren. He's just nailing the Tylers also at 14. Who do you guys think he's going to nail next with the Broncos? I could see Matthew Golden actually being a good pick here, or Amari Hampton, who Benny actually has in his draft. Amari Hampton, I think, would be an interesting selection as well, because when you look at the Broncos, they're kind of like a reoccurring rotating room of running backs right now. They don't really know who's going to be their lead back. That was kind of the problem last year for fantasy football owners. So I think that this is a chance for them to say, hey, Amari Hampton's going to be our future at the running back position. That's our guy. I, however, would say that I think wide receiver would kind of be smarter for them to invest in. They're in this new era now with that QB, Bo Nix. He's having a good time. I think if they get him a legit receiver, you could start to see the Broncos start to challenge some of those teams in the AFC West, is it? Or AFC South?
No, they're West.
Yeah,
they're
AFC.
They're the same division as the Raiders, the Chiefs, and the Chargers.
Yeah. So with that division, long story short, I wonder how that would go. But let's go ahead and bring in a guest for some color commentary. I see him backstage. He's got on his commissioner shirt. My man, the myth, the legend, Mikey T. Draft check-in. How you feeling? Check-in, Mike.
Change his wardrobe. There you go. Where'd you get that hat from?
I think I got it from some guy named Mac. I'm not sure though.
Oh, really? Sounds like a handsome dude.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, there we go.
Well, Mikey B, how are you feeling about the draft so far? Anything that really shocked you? Anything that's excited you?
Tyler Warren?
I love Tyler Warren to the Colts. I'm kind of surprised, but not really, that Shador fell this far. Emeka Buka, though, to the Bucks. That was rather surprising. I thought he was going to be like lower in the draft, but great help for Mike Evans, though. Yeah. And Chris Godwin, another Penn Stater.
Yeah, that's right. Mike, what did you think of all these? Me and Jack were talking about this too. All these Michigan Wolverines getting selected pretty early. What did you think of that?
I mean, I'm rather surprised that they did, because I mean, they won the national championship last season. They had most of their players from that national championship team on this team right now. But I'm surprised they didn't really do anything with it. I mean, they beat Alabama in the, what the hell is that bowl called? The Reliant Quest Bowl. I still call it the Outback Bowl. But
yeah, they might be Outback Bowl.
But I mean, I'm surprised Michigan didn't really do anything with the players that they had like that they have now. I mean, especially those who are all first-round picks in this draft.
Right.
I think with Shedeur, too, it kind of surprised me, as you alluded to. I would have thought that he would have been gone by now. I think this will be kind of our last chance to see. Gilly's hanging out right now with Dion.
He's hanging out with Dion.
Letting them know, hey, whatever you guys need, I'm here for you. But it will be interesting to see. I think Shedeur could potentially go to the Steelers. If he doesn't go to the Steelers, I think he's a day 2 guy. I think he's going day 2 for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But do we think, though, that the Steelers are going to make a dumb decision taking him?
No, I would say no. There's no risk, really, because they could get a really – this is like the Ravens when they took Lamar Jackson in that draft and traded with Philly for pick 32. There wasn't much risk associated with it because it's the end of the first round. It's more of a depreciating pick rather than –
Here we go. The Denver Broncos.
So I would say no. But go ahead. Take it away, Matt.
Who's going a mile high?
All right, let's see. Well, Mike, you want to take it away?
Yeah, take it away, Mike.
You want to take it away? The Broncos?
Yeah, if you need me to announce the picks for the rest of the night since I'm wearing the NFL garb, then sure.
Well, not the rest of the night. Easy there, Tiger. You know, some of
us Tonto.
But if you want to announce this one for sure, feel free.
All right, here we go. Who's going a mile high? We're going to drag this out a little bit. There you go, kid.
Okay.
They're doing something for Make-A-Wish, which is great.
Wow.
The Denver selects Jahdae Barrett, a cornerback from Texas.
There they go.
Wow.
And Mikey B, to answer your question, I think if the Steelers do decide to go with Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback, because it's been rumors about that, I think they take Shedeur Sanders here, have him learn behind Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers is probably going to retire after the season, and he's going to take over as quarterback for the Steelers. So I think that's still kind of up in the air that the Steelers could potentially still grab Aaron Rodgers and have Shedeur Sanders learn from him.
Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting pick. I mean,
the only thing I have to say about that is, since I'm from like Scranton area, Northeast Pennsylvania, like basically where I'm from is like a mix of like Eagles, Steelers, Giants. I know a lot of people who are Steelers fans, and I hope to fuck they do not get Aaron Rodgers. I would not wish Aaron Rodgers on my worst enemy.
Yeah, that was the one guy that Mikey did not want the Giants to select. Giants to trade for, and that was Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, a washed up as fuck Russell Wilson isn't much better.
Right.
Yeah, Giants country, let's die.
I guess so. The final mock draft has Kaiser going in the 4th round with the number 134 overall pick to the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Kaiser, all right, we'll see.
Wait, where's he out of?
I don't even know.
He's out of Notre Dame, baby.
Oh, he is Notre Dame. You're right.
Oh.
He's been there for.
Is he anything to DeShone Kaiser, the former quarterback? Jack would know.
Oh yeah, DeShone Kaiser. Didn't he used to play for the Browns?
He did. Yes, he did.
I remember him.
He was on many teams.
Yeah, I remember him on the Browns.
Jack Kaiser was the guy that actually beat Penn State. If you guys remember that, to get a national championship.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember him. I tried to erase a lot of that from my memory, okay? I tried to erase a lot of that, dude.
Never forget the Orange
The pick
Bowl.
is in for the Steelers. We'll see what happens.
Who will be part of the Steel City? The Steel
But look, listen, all the Yinzers will agree with me here. Regardless of who the Steelers take, Stellar's going to Super Bowl. They're
Like, you're not even
calling it now. They're got a Super Bowl.
You're not even a Steelers fan.
No. I'm saying that because I know Yinzers. That's something a Yinzer would say.
Yeah. They probably say Sheets is better than
Wawa.
Stellar's got a Super Bowl. They probably say that Sheets is better than Wawa, which they are wrong about, just like you are wrong about as well, Mikey D.
What, Sheets and Wawa?
Yep.
Look, we just got a Wawa. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, here we go.
Right.
Steelers.
Pick is in. Mike, you want to announce this one?
All right. Is this Shador?
Wow.
Terrible time.
What pick is this? 21st? With the 21st pick in the NFL draft.
Wow.
Pittsburgh Steelers select Derek Harmon.
Wow.
Defensive tackle out of Oregon.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to talk about a reaction, Mac? That's a reaction right there. This guy's hyped up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as he should be. I mean, dude, that's crazy. It seems like they want to go for a free agent quarterback. I mean, maybe they want to try and go for Rodgers. Maybe they want to try and get him, I guess, or maybe they try and get a quarterback in the second round. They could still get Shador now in the second round, probably.
Just keep in mind, the Steelers only have, I think, 4 or 5 picks this draft. They don't have many picks.
Oh, they don't. What? They don't have one in the second round.
They do. I'm not sure, but they don't have that many picks. So who knows what happens with them? What are you gonna say, Mikey?
The wise move for the Steelers. 2 words: Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I agree.
I
agree. I think Jackson Dart is the better quarterback selection than Shador Sanders. I think so. I think he would fit way more. I think he would fit well in Pittsburgh.
I think so.
I really do. I think he would fit really well in Pittsburgh.
But it only makes me ask though, if like they passed on Shador, how bad do they want Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know, because I mean, I know DK was just practicing with him, which I didn't know was even like tampering or anything like that. But yeah, they were practicing together, so I thought for sure he was going to be a Steeler pretty soon. But I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything about the whole like Aaron Rodgers going anywhere. I mean, it just seems like he still is part of the Jets. I mean, I guess he is. I don't know.
But I did see mock drafts take this guy though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What's up?
Oh, this is random. Did Zach Ertz retire this year?
No.
Did
he really?
Yeah, I think
he did.
I think he did. Yeah.
I thought he just signed a contract with them. He just signed a contract with the Commanders.
Let's see.
Maybe last season.
I thought he was staying with them right now.
I think they did.
He has not yet retired. Never mind. He has not
He
yet
didn't,
retired.
right?
Yeah, he signed one more year with them.
Oh,
that's what I thought. He signed one more year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still playing.
All right, now is when the NFL draft becomes a complete crapshoot.
Well, I would kind of beg to differ. I feel like this is still pretty interesting because there's still some decent players on the clock. I mean, there's still some decent players available. I mean, I don't know if you heard about this rumor, Jack, and this was a rumor that was pissing me off when I was hearing during the week. People were saying, "Oh, in the second round, if Jalen Milroe is available, we should get him as a backup quarterback. And I was like, no. Like, why would you try and ruin our QB like room right now? Like, why are you trying to ruin the mojo that we have? Why are you trying to like bluster Jalen Hurts after?
I don't think Milroe's bad.
No, he's not bad. Don't get me wrong. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. But I just think bringing the Eagles a quarterback from this year, I don't think makes any sense.
Well, who's your backup right now?
We have what's his name? I'm trying to think. Who is it?
Tanner McKee. Or not Tanner McKee.
McKee.
Tanner McKee. Yeah.
Yeah, Tanner McKee, which I mean, we could probably get a third string. We could get one, but like I don't think you need a really good one though right now. I think Tanner McKee's fine to be the second backup. I think he can even start for some teams, to be honest. That's how decent he is. So I mean, it's like I think it's fine. I don't think getting a guy like Milroe is going to really. I don't really
see you getting Jalen Milroe as your backup.
I don't either, but that's what people are saying, which is really
Wait. I do, however, see you getting someone like a Will Howard or a Riley Leonard or even a Kyle McCord to be your backup. I do see that.
That could be interesting. Kyle McCord did play at St. Joe's prep, so that could be interesting. But, I mean, obviously, I don't want anybody replacing Jalen. I mean, like, obviously, like, I believe in Jalen. I always have believed in Jalen.
No, Will Howard or Riley Leonard definitely will not do that.
Yeah, I just think it's a little crazy that people are saying, like, oh, well, if something happens to Jalen, you know what, then you got this other guy or whatever. So, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't have to think of it like that, but it's crazy that was like a scenario or something like that. Like, that's actually like maybe a possibility. I hope to God not is. But the Chargers, I was about to say the San Diego Chargers, but the LA Chargers, I still can't get used to that.
Move them back, damn it.
Yeah, move them back is right. But the Los Angeles Chargers are on the clock, and the clock is ticking. But the best available, it looks like Will Johnson, Mike Green, Matthew Golden, Shador Sanders, Donovan Jackson. I don't think the Chargers are going to be going for Shador Sanders. I mean, you got Justin Herbert. So I don't think Shador Sanders is going to be a Charger. I don't think so.
That would be rather stupid if they did.
Yeah.
Well, who's left in this round that like needs a quarterback? For your sake,
that's what I'm saying.
For your sake, for the Eagles' sake, I don't know if you're going to draft this round or not. I still don't know.
What, you think we might trade out?
I think so, yeah.
There's a lot of talks that we might trade out. There's a lot of rumors that we might trade out, and we might not even pick in the first round, which would be crazy. I don't know if it'd be the right move. I don't think
you need anybody.
We don't, but I mean, I think we do for development. I think it wouldn't hurt getting a guy Malachi Starks is still on the board. And I don't even see him as some of the top 5 availables. So I think if Malachi Starks is there for us to draft, why not go for him?
Hey, but one thing I have to say, though, this guy that's like at the top of the list, Mike Green, Eagles fans should know this better than anybody because you drafted Quinyon Mitchell. Yeah. Never, ever doubt the smaller schools.
Oh, yeah, no, you're exactly right.
This guy's from Marshall. Quinyon Mitchell's from Toledo.
Yeah, well, we've drafted a guy from Marshall before. I mean, Jack, do you remember who we drafted from Marshall? He played with us. He won a Super Bowl with us in Super Bowl 52. He was a defensive end. He wore number 75. He went to Marshall.
I know this.
You do, really?
Let's see if Jack gets it, though.
I don't
Number
know.
75. He wore 75. Want me to tell you?
Was that
Yeah.
Vinny Curry?
Yep. Mikey D got it right. The
Oh.
Giants fan got it right. Vinny Curry went to Marshall.
The
I
only
know.
reason I remember
didn't know
that is because you had some guy named Vinny.
That's how much knowledge Mikey D knows, man. That's pretty good, Mike. That's pretty dang good, dude.
He was a beast too, if I remember.
He was.
Where's he now?
Retired and doing he's doing a lot of like he's working for some Philly broadcasting team, I think.
Oh, was he on another team? I kind of remember you
He wasn't the Jets and Buccaneers.
Okay, he was a Jet and a Buck. Yeah, for some reason I remember that you guys said something named Vinny.
Yeah, the pick's in for the Chargers right now.
Oh boy. Oh, the next pick, the crowd is gonna go crazy. It's the hometown team.
Oh yeah. That's gonna have a that place is gonna go electric.
I think the Chargers even can.
What's up?
I think they're going edge rusher.
They could. I mean, they did lose Bosa. So I mean they definitely could.
Where did he go?
He's with the Bills.
Oh boy, Rome's team.
Yeah.
All right, here's the Chargers.
With the 22nd pick, the Los Angeles should be San Diego Chargers select Amarian Hampton, running back from North Carolina.
A running back?
Wow. I didn't even see his name in top 5 prospects available. But that's
you just got Najee Harris.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to build their running back room over there.
Fuck you, Spanos. Dean Spanos is the owner of the Chargers, in case you.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, fuck you, Spanos. Not just for that, for moving the team too.
Yeah, seriously.
The second running back this round.
Wow, he's a beast. I gotta be honest, he's a beast. This guy doesn't go down easy. He doesn't go down easy. Oh my god, he just did a hurdle. Okay, that's pretty crazy. He did a hurdle.
You know who also doesn't go down?
Oh,
Jeremiah Love, running back from Notre Dame.
Jeremiah I don't know. Kobe King was able to take him down a couple good times, wasn't he? Right, Mike?
No, he wasn't, because he tried tackling him and we scored a touchdown.
A few times.
Wait, Kobe King is in this draft. I know that, but is Jeremiah Love in here?
No.
Or does he have another year?
He's got another year.
Oh yeah, he's doing another year. Yeah, he's doing another year. Yeah.
I want to say this Amarian Hampton pick, I think, is a great one. I actually thought that he would go to the Steelers because he was somebody that I was very comparable to Le'Veon Bell. But that's going to be a great pick for years to come with the Chargers. I mean, really solid pickup for them and going to be a stud. Can you put up Moose's comment again? Let's see what we got here. Moose giving some draft knowledge.
Oh my goodness.
All right. I want an edge, Moose. I want an edge or defensive tackle.
The Moose.
Someone like you're saying, to replace Sweat or Graham. I definitely agree with you on that role. So hopefully they can make a good prediction here or a good pickup. We'll find out. But thank you for being in here, my man. I sincerely appreciate you.
Appreciate it, Moose.
But yeah, like Mikey D said, the crowd is about to go electric for this.
There he goes. He's got the Packers helmet.
Green Bay.
Hey, since I'm wearing the commissioner garb, I might as well act like I'm there.
You know who I should have gotten to call in and he would have loved it? My boy, Miami, Coach Khan, my guy from college who's the Packers fan. He's a Miami Heat fan, but he's a huge Packers fan. And he would have loved the call. And it looks like on the broadcast right now, they're getting some food a little midway throughout the broadcast. And you can see the Packers fans are already going electric going nuts. I'd be interested to see who they want in our mocks. Some of us had cornerbacks going, but as you guys can see, Jody Barron is already off the board. So who might be somebody else to
They got Wisconsin cheese. Oh, that looks good.
Trey Amos, I think, is going to probably be who the pick is here. I could see them going corner and picking up Trey Amos.
Yeah, Trey Amos is a great name. I mean, he's a great player for sure. Safety, correct? He's a safety.
Yep. Or back out of Ole Miss.
That would be a great pick for them. I feel like he's a guy who you can really. I feel like there's been a very similar name that's been on the Packers. I forget who it was, but there was a guy. He seems like a Green Bay Packer. Like Amos sounds like a Packer player. He just does. But I think right now
I just want to take the time to I just want to take the time to thank you to the people that have been watching this. We're at 106 viewers. It's incredible. We do appreciate you guys riding with us. I know it's been 2.5 hours, so it's been a grind, but we do appreciate you guys popping on and listen to us talk through this draft. So just wanted to get on the show and say that. So thanks again, guys.
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been awesome, and I mean, just the viewership has just been really cool to see. So we really appreciate it, and we're trying to cover it the best way we can. And I hope that our authentic fan reactions are really showing, and it shows that this is fun for us. We're having a lot of fun just kind of covering this and kind of relaxing and not really being like really. Us winning the Super Bowl is like amazing, but I mean, for us, like just kind of be able to relax and not be so worried about like what player we're going to pick. Because I feel like even with the 32nd pick, I feel like it's a pick that you really can't really get wrong, but you still could. But I think for the most part, though, I feel a little bit more relaxed than I have been in years past where the Eagles have been kind of more like they've had a higher pick in the draft. So, but we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining in.
For sure. It's been a fun draft. It's been a great year. And thank you to our guests too, like Mikey D and the others who have been joining us, bringing that authentic fandom. We got about a minute and 30 seconds left now on the Packers pick. I'm a little bit ahead.
Yeah, they haven't picked anything yet.
Don't worry, I'm like at a minute 40 in my stream. But
same.
I just want to make sure that the people watching are keeping up with it. But we're in that crucial clutch moment now where the Packers are about to pick. There's 107,000 people that live in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The NFL draft's attendance right now, guys, 125,000. So just to put it in perspective, that city is going to be rocking. It has that over capacity than what it's normally used to. And I'm expecting a good pick here. I would like to see, like I said, a secondary player. I think if they took Trey Amos, that would be somebody that would be solid. And the pick is in for Green Bay. What a historic place, too, to go have the NFL draft at. I mean, you got Lambeau Field in Green Bay, one of the most historic stadiums in the NFL, if not the most historic, that housed, of course, the legendary NFL coach, Vince Lombardi. But can the Packers restore themselves back to the great franchise that they once were? It's been quite a bit since they've lifted that Vince Lombardi. As you guys know, Clay Matthews was here earlier in the NFL draft. He was announcing some things. The last time that the Packers won the Super Bowl, he was their starting linebacker, and he was quite the linebacker too, if I don't say so myself. So this pick here is going to be a really interesting one. And when you look at that crowd, man, it looks like a concert. It looks like a rave.
It looks like an AC/DC concert. It looks like we're. It does.
And you look at the stadium too next to it, and it's crazy how that's actually filled up too. I mean, this place is definitely at capacity. And like I said earlier in the show, KJ, this makes me a little bit nervous to go to Pittsburgh next year, just because I'm not fucking crowd surfing, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not crowd surfing.
That's insane. It really is insane. And if you think about it too, Pittsburgh is an ideal drive for a lot of people. Like it actually shouldn't be too far for some people. People probably traveling from New York. I bet you some people with this Green Bay trip, a lot of them travel. We know some people, some Eagles fans who actually traveled, via plane. But all right, well, here comes the next pick for the Packers. Here they go.
I was gonna say, sorry to interrupt, but here we go.
Turn down your TV in the back if that's someone.
You said mute it?
Might be Mikey D.
Oh, me?
Yeah, just maybe. Yeah.
Mark Murphy's announcing it.
Packers GM Mark Murphy. You're good, Mike. I got you. I muted you, so you're good. That way, in case it's delayed. You can announce it, KJ.
Okay. All right, with the 23rd pick, the Green Bay Packers select. This guy keeps on going. Okay. That's great, but let's see the selection. Okay. He just said we're the best owners. Where are our owners at? Oh my gosh. Give us the pick, man. Yes, we get it. You're one of the oldest franchises.
One of the oldest franchises. One
Wow.
of the oldest.
Select.
What a pick.
Wide receiver. Matthew Golden is staying golden with the Green Bay Packers. Well, gold, I guess you could say, or yellow, yeah. He is going to the Packers. So he's staying right there in Green Bay. He's literally right there. Pretty cool.
I think they like what they see in Matthew Golden, like I said earlier. Matthew Golden actually was on my top 15 prospects. He was number 15 for me. Insane wideout out of Texas. A really good balance of route runner and an aggressive pass catcher. I mean, when you want to talk about a beast, he had 9 receiving TDs in 2024. That was tied for the most in the SEC. And he's been nothing but lethal since he transferred to Texas. I played a lot with him in college football. I mean, he was one of my go-to receivers when I would rock out with Texas. I also had him on my ultimate team. But I think that's a really good pick for the Packers. Congratulations to Matthew Golden.
And when you lose to me.
Yeah, Jack, we'll see about that. Anyway, and now on the clock, their rival from the NFC North, the Minnesota Vikings, go on the clock. And guys, the Malachi Starks trend is going in the right direction. Oh, maybe it's not actually as I said it, because that was a quick pick in.
Yeah, that might
probably going to take Malachi Starks here. I was worried the Packers might. If they don't take Malachi Starks here, pick up the phone, Howard. Trade up.
Yeah. I mean, do you find it, Mike, you can answer this too. Do you find it kind of surprising that there's only been one trade, one major trade so far, and that's the Jaguars and the Browns, so far in this draft?
I do find it rather surprising, but I have to ask this, and I just have to ask this real quick. When's the last time we had all 32 teams pick in the first round?
That's a good. Wait, it usually isn't a. It usually isn't a scenario, right?
Yeah, no. Normally, there's multiple teams picking twice in the first round.
Teams trading out, yeah.
Yeah, but so far, no one has done it.
Mike, I have a question for you. This year's draft seems a little bit quicker to me. Would you say that this is a quicker NFL draft from what you've seen?
I think so.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
I think it absolutely is.
Yeah, I think Havens actually hinted to it and was like, "This is going really smoothly." Like, I mean, like I feel like there was way more commercials the years back, like way more commercials. They seem like they're really just getting down to business, and I like it, to be honest. I like how they're just honestly going at it, and they're going from pick to pick. I mean, they have occasional commercials, but nothing too crazy. Like this has been a faster. I feel like honestly, like we might be able to get this done before 12 o'clock midnight. I mean, which could be insane.
Yeah, normally now what I'm seeing here is like they're showing that the pick is in way quicker. It's just like keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, the pick is in for the Minnesota Vikings.
Who's going to join the purple people leaders?
What's up?
What's up?
I think we see Matthew Golden or Ashton Genty winning the Offensive Rookie of the Year this upcoming year. I can see that happening. That's just my prediction. Just how I don't know. I think Genty. I know a lot of people have said in the chat earlier that he played for Boise State, didn't have much competition. No matter what, he could have went to Alabama or whatever. He's just true to his team, and he's a force to reckon with. Same with Matthew Golden. So I can see those two guys potentially being Offensive Rookie of the Year. So I'll put my money in the next couple of weeks with those two guys winning the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I like those picks. I think for sure they're in the best scenarios out of all the rookies we've seen. I mean, talking about some other rookies that are in a good scenario, I think Amarian Hampton is up there. When you talk about him coming in that scenario with Justin Herbert and the coaching that he's going to have, I also think that Colston Loveland could be in a good spot. I think any tight end playing with Caleb Williams, just being that safety blanket for a younger QB, could be in a good spot. And also, last but not least, Teteroa McMillan, I think, could be in a good spot too with the Panthers. But yeah, I think Genty would probably be my leader of the pack. I agree with you there. I think Genty's going to have a really good season for the Las Vegas Raiders. And the crowd is lit up purple.
Yeah, but to say this is weird, Mikey D. We're seeing the crowd lit up in Green Bay in purple. How about that?
Haven't seen anything like that since Brett Favre.
The purple people eaters. And I'll go ahead and take this one. I love the Vikings. They're my top 3 teams, if you guys didn't know. But with the 24th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Donovan Jackson, offensive guard out of the Ohio State University. Matt Bear, stand up. But no, that's a great pick for the Vikings. I think that they're finally investing in their QB is what that shows, being, and I guess
Giants are on the clock. Giants are on the clock again. They traded.
Wow.
We got a trade alert. We got a trade alert.
Wow. Okay. We got a trade alert where the New York Giants have traded with the Texans.
Wow.
What did we get in return? Like, what are we giving them in return?
I don't know.
Mikey D, go get your freaking jersey out of the closet.
Yeah, Mike, get ready. Get your Giants jersey. There he goes.
Get ready, Mike. Man.
There he goes. Yep. Get that hat back on, Mike.
Trade.
Never thought I'd be here again.
Moment from Donovan Jackson. And Donovan Jackson goes 24 overall to the Minnesota Vikings. I think with a trade alert are the Giants.
Mike, I think you jinxed. I think the Giants actually heard you when you said, guys, when's the last time we've seen all 32 teams be in the first round of drafts? And then the Giants heard you, and they did that. They traded.
The crowd is big blue.
What?
If they take Malachi Starks, I'm going to crash out. I'm going to actually crash out if you guys trade up for Malachi Starks and do what we did to you guys with Devontae Smith. I can foreshadow.
I would love that.
How did we not?
Go fuck yourself if that happens. I love you as a person, as a fan,
But-
it's on like Donkey Kong if that happens. Oh, look, another fuck nuts here backstage.
What's up, guys?
Yo, that's like his third team. He's represented in the draft show. Whatever.
Yeah,
Giants.
Yeah, I thought I would return for this pick.
It's all good. Who do you want?
Honestly, if we this looks like the time where we're gonna take Shedeur Sanders.
Oh no.
I think this is why we traded back for this pick.
No, this better not be the door.
I'm telling you, I think this is
I
it.
think it could be Shedeur.
No,
I think it could be Shedeur.
This better not be him.
I think it's going to be Mikey D.
The
pick is in. The pick is in.
Oh, couldn't you have a little bit of prime time in New York? Prime time genius.
I remember, quoted a couple months ago. Why don't we bring the prime time to the bright lights of New York City?
He did fucking say that
I
in
did
his
say that,
fucking
but then I realized how much of a joke he is.
Yeah.
Mikey D, could you get Jackson Dart or Shedeur Sanders?
I wouldn't mind Jackson Dart.
Dart would be interesting.
Jackson Dart would be
All
good.
right, let's see here.
Well, hey, but let's not forget though. Last time Giants picked the QB from Ole Miss,
Matt, are you ahead? Did the pick already come
Eli
in for you?
Manning.
Wait, what, KJ?
Did the pick already come in for you or no?
It says pick is in
yes.
on my screen.
Okay, cool.
I'm looking
Alright,
to my left because my iPad. I'm watching the draft on my iPad.
Because Chiefs King, I don't know what TV he has or if he's at the draft right now because he's getting picks like crazy. He's already got it. He said Mikey D's gonna be happy about this.
To the left, I got the draft. To this, I got the hockey game.
Oh, what a shocker!
Hey, you know I can't miss playoff hockey.
Oh wait, this commercial I'm seeing right now, by the way, I don't know if you saw it earlier. NFL schedule release May 14th.
May 14th,
Yeah, May 14th.
yeah. We get to find out how much we're gonna suck this year.
What are you guys doing? Giving the freaking NFL free ads right now?
What?
I said you guys giving the NFL free ads right now?
I'm calling it now. Cowboys.
I just
week
didn't know
one.
if you guys saw it.
I'm busting balls. That's all.
I'm calling it now. Cowboys week 1 for the Giants.
KJ.
Probably.
We always do.
KJ.
We always
Yeah,
get
we
the
always
Cowboys
draw the
week
Cowboys
one.
week 1.
What's up?
He's on Twitter watching it.
He's on Twitter.
Look at the.
That's probably why. Okay.
Trading up for a first.
Okay,
They lose
so
2
trade
picks.
up
1
for a
second.
first. They lose 2 picks, 1 in second round. Pick another late round. All right. Okay. All right, Friday. Oh, that's why he's watching on Twitter. Okay, yeah.
He's watching on Twitter.
X.
Thank you, Freddie, for explaining that. The trade is right there. Giants trading up for the first. They lose 2 picks, 1 second, and another pick in the later rounds, and a 2026 pick as well.
Wow. What do you think of that, Matt and Mike?
Thank you, Freddie.
I mean, it's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah, not too bad.
A lot of people were saying like the quarterback we were going to take was Matt. Help me out here if I'm saying this right. Tyler Shuck from Louisville.
Matt?
Huh?
Is that his name?
Wait, did I say that right?
Go
A
ahead.
lot of people had us taking Tyler Shuck, a quarterback from Louisville.
Okay, so yeah, it's showing the 2025. Yeah.
Well, you guys kind of gave up a bag for that, so you must really believe in this player, whoever they are.
Dart.
I do think that Dart would be a good pick for them if they decide to go in that route.
All right, here we go. I got this, boys.
All right. Go for it, Mike.
There we go. Pick is in for the New York Giants. Here comes the commish.
Whose music is that?
Trying to give Mikey D some background music to make it more.
I was about to ask, why are you playing
All
Green
right.
Light?
With the 25th pick
All right.
in the NFL draft.
Oh, interesting.
The New York Giants select.
The New York Giants select
Jackson Dart.
Jackson. Okay.
All right.
We got our quarterback.
Wow.
Let's go.
We got our quarterback.
Oh, you get your future now, Mike.
Yeah.
License plate guy.
We don't
is
got to
back.
ride the season with Jameis
Good boy.
Winston.
Wow.
We killed it this draft. I don't care what anyone says.
What a
We just have
trade.
to draft an O-line now. We'll be fine.
Wait, how about it? Wait, you know who the last Ole Miss quarterback was to be, well, not drafted by them because he drafted by the Chargers, but
Eli Manning.
Eli Manning.
Yeah.
If Jackson Dart does what Eli Manning did, I think we just need to look up and thank God. Honestly, if he pulls off what Eli did, I'm not jumping to conclusions yet. But imagine if he pulls off.
Well, Matt, all I have to say to that is Eagles, Cowboys,
There's
Patriots,
another trade.
look out.
There's another trade.
The Falcons are on the clock.
There's another trade.
The Falcons have
Oh!
The
Falcons are on the
Falcons.
clock.
Oh, now I want to fire away.
The Atlanta Falcons.
Their last
are on
pick,
the
they
clock.
take
The Dirty Birds.
This
The
they
Dirty
should
Birds.
really consider who will the Falcons take here. They already took an edge, so there's no way they take another edge, right?
Wow, how about these teams who already
They don't pull
drafted
Philadelphia, right? And take two of the same position in the same draft in the same year, back-to-back picks in early rounds. I wondered if they maybe moved up for Mike Green because he's still on the board. I'm a little bit nervous that they might move up for Malachi Starks or Nick Emanwari.
Oh, balls.
Both of those players, I think, would be sick as Falcons,
I
especially
will
with
say
that loaded
this.
offense they have.
Jackson Dart is a great pick for the Giants.
We killed it. We killed
That's
this
a
draft.
great pick, and what a trade. That's a great trade as well. I mean, to get a
We
guy
actually
like
have
that
hope.
just shows you guys get the dude. Think about it. You guys get Jackson. You not only got a dual Carter now. Now on the offensive side, you got Jackson Dart, and that's pretty insane if you think about that. I mean,
I'm sorry, but the name.
Wait, you guys.
The name Jackson Dart kind of sounds like a Disney Channel quarterback name.
kind of looks like one too.
Hey, but I'm
You
guys
confident
have
in his
Saquon
last
Barkley?
name, Dart, because he could
That
throw
is
a
true.
dart.
They do not have Saquon anymore.
I hope so.
You guys have Saquon
If
Barkley?
only, but the thing
Oh.
is, if
Oh.
only we
Oh.
had
Oh,
motherfucking
he won a Super Bowl
Saquon.
with us.
See, yeah. See, you got Mikey D pissed. You got him pissed.
Dude, the only thing about this, Jackson Dart would have worked. Abdul Carter would have worked. The only thing is, if only we had motherfucking Saquon.
I kind of
well,
want Travion Henderson.
Yeah, breaking news. Matt Bear already bought a Saquon Barkley Eagles jersey. It's in the mail
It's not
right
true.
now.
It's not true.
Yep. It's in the mail. It already is on
Oh
its way.
no, anything but that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna be tonight delivered by Amazon so that he can light up his room green and throw on the Saquon jersey for pick 32 here in 6 more picks.
Yep. Matt's going to be our Eagles representative in just a little bit.
They are hyped up, as you guys can see. I believe Arthur Blank is the name of the Falcons owner.
Yeah, Arthur Blank.
He's
All right,
very excited with who this pick might be.
Mike,
Mikey,
announce
better than
the
me.
trade details.
All right, the Falcons got the 26th overall pick, a 3rd round pick, and the Rams got a 2nd round pick, a 7th round pick, and a 1st round pick next season.
Wow.
That's a pretty good trade.
And this
It
crowd
is.
is still person to person, just like a raid, looks absolutely bonkers out there in Green Bay.
Pick is in.
All right,
For
Mikey.
Atlanta.
Boom.
All right,
Tell
here we
him,
go.
Commissioner.
Commissioner's back in action.
Wait,
Commissioner
you
Mikey
changed
D
your shirt
back
already?
in action. 26th pick in the NFL draft. The Atlanta Falcons through a trade with the LA Rams. They select
The Atlanta Falcons select
James Pierce Jr., an edge out of Tennessee. That's a
Wow.
good pick.
Yo, Yo, this draft is trending the right way for Philadelphia.
Wow.
This draft is trending really good way because I did not want him. He had, as you guys, if you guys didn't know, Broad Sports talked about this week on 302 Birds. The problem that I had with James Pierce Jr. was that he had a sexual assault allegation. And as a lot of you guys know, Howie Roseman does not fuck with that kind of shit. Like, if you have a sexual assault allegation or you're a project like that off the field, he's not going to mess with that. So Walt Pierce is a great player because of the sexual assault allegation and because I think he has a bad taste in his mouth about Tennessee edge rushers. Derek Barnett didn't really pan out for him the way he wanted to. So I will say I think that this is actually a little bit of a pass for the Eagles, a good whiff, and we can kind of move on from this and say, hey, this isn't a bad thing. It actually kind of worked out.
But you can't really say that because we signed Jalen Carter like 2 years ago, and you know his situation. So I don't think the allegations really matter.
He wasn't a sexual
I know
assault.
he killed somebody, but he killed somebody.
True. We're not.
Yeah, he's in the back seat.
He's not.
He was in the back seat.
Jack's not wrong though that he was involved in a serious legal.
He was in the back
earlier in the year, and that was why we hesitated with him, and then we had a reason to move up. But I think the difference between Jalen Carter and James Pierce Jr. is Jalen Carter was potentially the best prospect in that draft. James Pierce isn't like if it was Abdul Carter, maybe it would be a little. It's not like Abdul Carter, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah.
And I hate to be the bearer of bad news to Dalt. This is just what I think. If there's any pick that screams Malachi Starks, it might be this one. It might be
Hamilton.
Might be the Ravens.
Yeah, they got Kyle Hamilton, though. That is true, Mike. They got Kyle Hamilton.
Baltimore loves taking players like this.
Swear to God, if the Ravens take Xavier Watts, I won't be pissed.
Yeah.
The Giants with a huge night with all the
Just to think, I was here less than a year ago in that area.
In just a moment,
what, Green Bay?
Yeah, I was in Green Bay. Took a tour of Lambeau. And they were advertising like the draft like in the atrium when I was in there.
There you go.
Now, gentlemen, just to be clear, any of us going to Pittsburgh next season?
I think so. I think
gentlemen, just to be clear, we're all going to Pittsburgh next year, Mike.
I'll even tag along.
We're road tripping.
Pittsburgh is a great city. They definitely cleaned up their act over there. I've been there. Awesome town, awesome city, a lot to see. You're gonna love it.
And Mike loves the women over there too.
Yeah. He's going down to Pittsburgh.
No.
Yeah, Schittsburg, to be honest.
Schittsburg.
No, seriously though, Pittsburgh is a great city though. I've been there. It's awesome. There's a lot to see. My personal recommendation: go on the incline. You'll see the whole city.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly.
You will not regret it.
I think I still have pictures from when I did it. I think it's like a decade ago.
I do. I still do.
I went like 2014, I think, to Pittsburgh.
Well, the pick is in for the Baltimore Ravens.
The Steelers' rival.
Oh,
Let's see what will happen. The Ravens.
Well, I, for one, am intrigued.
NFL teams will love leadership instincts and playmaking ability of Notre Dame star safety Xavier Watts.
One of the biggest storylines of the whole draft is that Jackson Dart goes ahead of Fry, Baby, Shador Sanders. If you would have asked anyone that, they probably would have told you that you're crazy. But as you guys can see, Jackson Dart off the board. I think the Giants really like his leadership. And it's funny because Mikey D, not to put you down, Mikey D, but we know Mikey D from the Subway Live, told us that he wanted Shador. He obviously changed his mind on that. But not only Mikey D, I was going to say, but even Shador himself. I don't know if you guys remember the whole cleats thing that he had, the cleats that he had that were painted with the big apple and the Giants. What do you do with them now, Shador? Where do they
good question.
Getting burned tonight?
I forgot. What he had Giants cleats,
Big
didn't he?
Apple cleats, and they said where, and he said, "Oh, I already know where I'm going." He was cocky as hell about it, and nobody's talking about that. But Shador Sanders, you didn't go there. They literally passed on you for Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Dion's got to be pissed
I'm
right
honestly
now.
kind of glad we did because like there'd be too much hype around him and you know what you get whenever you get hype around the person like that. Bust.
I mean, did he wear those shoes in a Colorado game?
I think it was one of the Colorado games, one of their last games of the year.
It might have actually been the Alamo Bowl against BYU.
Yeah, is that even allowed though? Like, isn't that
There's
tampering?
no rule that you have to. No, there was no tampering. He just said that the organization and him talked about it, or that like he knows, like he said it and went about it. It was legal. It was fine. He wasn't doing any wrong. I'll say that.
Hey, I mean, I'm definitely one to lock in on QB. I'm definitely one to lock in on bowl season. Trust me, I know that they cook a Pop-Tart. They cook a Pop-Tart mascot and dump coaches in mayo.
That is the greatest bowl game.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, so Chiefs King is saying that Dolt is going to be pissed.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh shit!
Want me to be the bearer of bad news?
Oh shoot! You must.
I mean, I'm not going to crash out for this one because this one makes sense. The other one wouldn't have made sense, is why I would have crashed out. So,
all right.
Here
we go.
This is true. We made
the team from B-more, as Dolt calls it.
be more. Well, you're going to be less with this pick.
With the 27th pick in the NFL draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Malachi Starks, safety, Georgia.
Yeah.
There it is. Going to Baltimore. I called it right there.
Xavier, baby, come home.
You're
I can definitely see Xavier Watts going to Detroit, not gonna lie, or Washington Commanders. So I'm not excited for that.
Dahl looks like he's at a loss for words. Dahl, see what you have to say.
Damn, that graphic Dolt is just dead now.
Don't freak out video.
Where's that graphic? Did you print it out?
You know what? I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna give the people what they want. Here's the
freak
reason.
out.
Nick Emmanwori, who is arguably just up there with Malachi Starks, just as good of a safety. I know Malachi Starks is the best overall safety in the draft, hands down. But Nick Emmanwori, who had an insane combine as well, is still on the clock. And the Eagles do like their smaller football school receivers. Obviously, Malachi coming from the big school with Georgia. But Nick with a smaller school in South Carolina, I'm really hoping that Detroit doesn't take him here, or possibly Buffalo. I might be afraid.
This is Dalton right now.
They might.
Dalton.
Huh.
This is you right now.
Let me make it full screen. Wait, what did I do? What video is that? I forgot.
It's in Nashville. You were, you know.
Oh, I don't even remember that. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's
wow. He's picking up Goodell, dude. He's bear hugging Goodell right now, and
my thing might be behind. Hold on.
He's bear hugging.
Turn yours down, dude. We can all hear it.
Oh, sorry.
Turn it down, my bear.
Yeah. Let me turn down this too.
Fucking everyone in New York, both franchises can hear your video.
Let me turn down the TV too.
This team that's picking right now, the Detroit Lions, they have easily become one of my favorite teams in the NFL.
Why is that? Because they suck?
Well, they've been a hard luck franchise. Dan Campbell's a great
I feel
coach.
Hard luck is just another way of saying they suck ass. I'm sorry, but go ahead. Hard luck.
Well, I mean, they did. I mean, Detroit is a hard luck franchise out of no fault of their own. They've had 3 legends retire in their prime. Well, 2 retired and 1 got traded. But they've just been a hard luck franchise, and they have a great coach now, the Big Lebowski himself, Dan Campbell. And I think I should honestly say, and I know even you guys would agree with me, every NFL fan base, I think, would agree with me here. Even the NFC North, because they say they hate them, but do you really hate them as much as you say you do? I don't think any of us would ever be upset. I don't think any of us would be upset if Detroit won the Super Bowl.
You're right.
Oh,
Right.
Dole, you got to put Malachi Starks. I know it hurts to put it there, but we got to put Ravens there.
I didn't put any. Oh, yeah, you're right. Whoops. Yeah, I put safety there instead. Sorry. Yeah, that must have been my gut punch reacting to it, guys.
Yeah.
For every other team, I put that. Thank you, KJ. I didn't even
Sing it,
realize.
KJ. What am I singing?
What are
Huh?
you singing?
I don't know. Someone's saying at the Chiefs Kings tell me to sing something.
What, did Philadelphia move up?
Doesn't look
My
like
thing
it.
is, who do you guys want now? Because pretty much everybody, I mean, Jahad Campbell's still on the board. That would be a really underrated pick, I think. Mike Green is still on the board. Nick Emanwari still on the board. That's who I would want. Let's go a little round table with some of our Eagles fans in here. Jack, you go ahead and take it first. Who do you want?
Yeah, I personally, I've been preaching on it. I would love to see Xavier Watts in Midnight Green. I think he would be a great leader on the field, and I think that's what we kind of want. I could also see, you know, Kobe King, the middle linebacker, and I could also see Jack Kaiser. So any three of those players, I think those would be kind of what I want to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Xavier Watts as well. I'm gonna say him, and I'm gonna say Kobe King as well. So Notre Dame and then Penn State. But those are the two guys I'm keen on right now for sure. But I think those guys should be maybe some players that you look at if they're available. I think for sure you try and go after them. I think if you pass upon Xavier Watts, I think that would be just so stupid. So hopefully we don't do that.
I think that they might be able to get Xavier Watts second round.
Oh wow! Look at this.
I appreciate you guys for joining us.
All right, Mike.
You guys backstage because I got another fan joining us here in 1 second. I got to make space for, so we might bring you on here in 1 more second. But as of 23 minutes ago, Howie Roseman was looking to move up with several top players still available. I could see that. I think he was trying to move up with Malachi. At this point,
here we go. Lions pick.
Move
here
up
we go.
for anyone else.
Lions select Tyleek Williams, defensive tackle, Ohio State. There you go.
Ohio State University. Going number 27 overall to the Detroit Lions. I mean, they're finally investing in their offensive line and Jared Goff. How are you feeling about that, Matt?
I mean, with Jared Goff, I mean, obviously, coming off a pretty good, decent season with the Lions. But yeah, I mean, they need the defensive pursuit. I mean, even though they already have a guy in Hutchinson, I mean, to add another guy to this already threatening defense, I think it's a great move by them. I mean, you can't complain about this move. I mean, it makes them way more of a dangerous defensive line for sure. So I think this is I'd probably say like a B- move. I'd probably say.
Jack, any thoughts real quick?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good pick for them. Investing, we don't know how long Hutchinson's going to be out. So I think having a defense tackle is a key aspect. As we saw, Aiden Hutchinson went down last year, and they couldn't really get the pressure that they were getting early on in the season. So I think adding a talent like this, who can get off the ball really quick, is a really good pick for them. So I'm excited to see what Tyleek can do. I mean, Ohio State has always produced great defensive tackle players. I mean, you got the Bosa brothers, they're kind of outside linebackers. But I think, yeah, this is what they need because on the offensive side, they kind of have it all set, whereas their defense is definitely shaky at best. So I think this is definitely a good pick for them.
Agree. Well, let's do a quick check-in on the big board from 302 Birds and how that draft is looking. As you guys can see, me and Benny have been hitting a little bit of a cold streak. The Commanders here are on the clock. We're going to bring in our Commanders fan here in 1 second. But Benny's kicking my ass still. So we had 5 predictions right in his mock draft. I only had so far 2 right, but it's been tough. It's really been a tough one. I guess I can mark Malachi Starks here as dead for that one too. Because he is off the board now. But the Washington Commanders are on the clock, and we brought an authentic Washington Commanders fan in here for you. One of our favorites, Nico. How you doing?
Oh, God, Nico's a bitch. Nico's a bitch.
He's already catching it. See Jack Jordan over here.
Yeah, all right. Whatever you say, Tubby. Whatever you say, Tubby. We know you never miss a $5 dog night in Philly. I know that much.
$5 dog night.
That's how much we have to pay in Chicago to go to a damn White Sox game. $5 dog night. It's bad. It gets pretty fucked up.
You pay for the hot dog to get into the game because the White Sox suck, but you just pay for your hot dog.
Dude, for $5, you might still be getting screwed, man. I don't know, man. It gets to a point. But man, dude, this draft has been crazy, man. Like the Giants really might be racist, bro. Like there's really no way to like there's no way they took Jackson Dart, bro. Like there's no way they took Dart over Shador. I would say the big loser for this draft has been 1000% the Bears. Colston Loveland, when you have Cole Kmet, is kind of a head scratcher at the end of the day. So and Washington's about to come up here with a pick. I'm okay with Will Johnson, Luther Burden, Mike Green, Siobhan Ravel. I can't think of any more, but if it's Maxwell Harrison out of the University of Kentucky, 302 Birds is going to get the greatest crash out known to man because I'm promising you, bro, I'm going to lose my shit. I promise. I really will.
What do you not like about Maxwell from Kentucky?
He looks like he's just a shittier Emmanuel Forbes, bro.
Oh, geez.
And we all saw how that one went. So here we go. The pick's coming up. Is it okay if I play the sound on my computer or don't put the sound?
If you want to announce it, keep it on silent, but announce it so that we don't get hit with the copyright, I was going to say, but you can announce the pick.
Yeah, you can announce it yourself.
The honors.
Okay.
Announce yourself.
What do you like about Mike Green really quick before this pick? Because I've been telling these guys about him all night.
Dominant edge rusher. I mean, super dominant. I know obviously playing in a conference where you go to Marshall University, you're not going to be playing the premier tackles in the NFL. But I think that he's obviously asserted his dominance very well. I think he's played very well. He also led FBS in sacks this year with 17 sacks. He's been absolutely phenomenal, very dominant, rose up on a lot of draft boards, had a great combine, tested very well too. So I don't see a real big problem with him. I think the only concern with him is just I think that he played in an FBS school and a lot of people aren't going to really sit there and be super geeked up over an FBS school. So, you got to take talent over need. And I think he's probably the best talented player on the board right now, without a doubt.
Well, the pick is in.
Oh, God, bro. Adam Peters, bro, you're going to lose GOAT status if you take Maxwell Harrison, bro. All right, with the 28th, 9th pick in the 2025 NFL draft. Yeah, bro. I'm done, bro. Like, are you serious? Josh Connerly, tackle out of Oregon? All right, bro. All right. Hold on, bro. Give me ballpark Tommy on here right now. I need to crash out.
We haven't seen ballpark
him in months.
He's been missing, dude. I think you scared him, dude. I think you actually scared him off.
Oh my God. They took
you did it. So yeah, he's been gone.
Oh my God. Yo, and they're like dapping each other up in the green room like they did something good. Dude, oh my God, I'm actually so pissed right now. Oh my god. I mean, all right, bro. Like to break it down, bro. Andrew Wiley is some shit, bro. So like it makes sense, bro. But like this is a need that you take in the later round, bro. Like a project pick. You know what I mean? Connerly's really good. Before Laramie Tunzel, I liked Connerly a lot. Connerly plays left tackle though, and Laramie Tunzel's right there. So why are you taking a left tackle it just doesn't make sense, man. This is not a good pick. I mean, still better than the Bears though, so like whatever. But because Connerly can play right tackle, so this isn't like a bad pick by any means. But yeah, I'd give it like a C, bro. Like this is kind of, man, this makes me feel really weird, man. I don't know whether or not to rage or to just jump out my window head first.
I mean, from what I'm looking at though, I mean, like there was a certain play that I just saw. He was able to contain Abdul Carter, which is pretty impressive. And I mean, Abdul was like not getting
it. Nico, there was a certain play, Maxall. Look at Jack's face. Look at Nico. Nico's about to cut a shot.
Can I please see what that kid just said? Like that really just triggered me so much. It just triggered me so. Can someone please put the comment? Yeah, okay, great pick. Okay, so number one, you're on Facebook, you moron. You can't even get on fucking YouTube to say this to me. Number two, Josh Harris doesn't make the pick, you moron. Adam does. Okay, and number three, Josh Harris puts his time, dedication, and Viagra into the Commanders, and he's running the 76ers rock hell.
He is. He's making us run in hell right now.
I hope the little turd in the basement is sitting there enjoying himself and just laughing because he'll never go pro. So you know what? And neither will I. But at least I know I won't go pro. But I'm so mad right now, dude. Oh my god, I'm so evil.
Oh shit! Wait.
What are comments saying now? Who are you calling moron?
Yeah, get him, Moosey! Get him!
Hey, Christopher, I'm calling the moron the dude who calls himself the Moose, bro. Like you're probably 27, bro, calling yourself the Moose. You got some what? You got a big ass.
We're gonna introduce you to the Moose at a tailgate. He's a competitive eater, so you're gonna have to meet him.
So him and the other dude down at the bottom right for me go band for band on hot dogs. Yeah,
yo, he wants to get in. He wants to get in now.
Sexy boy, stop crashing out before. All right, bro. Like, get out. Whoa. See, bro, Commander fans have that effect on people, bro. Eagles fans don't have this kind of like just like aura like I do, bro. So like I get it, bro. I get it. But overall, dude, I'm okay with this pick, bro. Like it's not Maxwell Harrison, bro. So I really don't care. But it could have been better, bro. It could have been a better pick for you. I would have liked if we traded down, honestly. Then
who would you have picked? Like who would you have been happy about as a pick there?
Mike Green, without a doubt. Mike Green would have been the dream generational pick. Will Johnson, generational, would have been happy. Dude in a 50-year-old. Okay, so if you're gonna talk shit, learn how to speak English. Anyway, but yeah, man, I'm like a C, bro. Get me in. Bro, come on, get it together. Man. You got a 401k to work for, dude. Have a debate. I would rather go watch the NFC Championship all over again than debate a loser who said
next year at the NFC Championship in Philadelphia when it comes back, or you should challenge him to a game of his own. Maybe you could out-eat him. Do you think you could? I'm
5'10", 170. I'm not out eating anybody. He's probably 5'3", 750 pounds of pure fat. And yeah, man, Ozempic. I'm on YouTube, brother. The app Moose. Yeah, no one's. That sounds like a strip club that KJ goes to on Sundays. The app Moose 317. Attaboy, KJ. Lock in, I guess.
Well, he did actually do an eating contest at the what's it called? Wing Pole. So
you're not helping his case for Ozempic, KJ.
I'm just.
But anyway, on a side note, I think that that pick for the Commanders, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out with you guys investing in the offensive line. But yeah, Josh Harris, dude, just an idiotic owner. I know he's done some good things for you guys, but that is the start of the bad Josh Harris arc for you guys. I'm saying that because we know it as Sixers fans, man. We've been living the pain. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on that first because I don't fully agree with you. Because if you go back and look at that NFC Championship game, we were getting bullied through the interior. Your D line was getting to us, and there's an excuse for that. Getting a right tackle like Josh Connerly can easily prevail and deny that from happening, and that's okay. I'm okay with taking a tackle here because I know the kind of pass rush and what a sophomore slump can do to a team. So you're trying to play the don't have a sophomore slump kind of role, and you're trying to make sure that JD doesn't have a sophomore slump. I am not fully upset with the fact that they took a tackle just for how the fact they're trying to build the team to beat you guys because you guys were the ones that were bullying us and we got bullied by you guys. That's not happening again. I guarantee you, we will sweep you. We will win the NFC and we will go to the Super Bowl and we're going to win. I guarantee that. I don't care.
Stay tuned. Nico's calling it. He's saying the Commanders are coming back for revenge season. I'm here for it. I mean, hey, if you guys come to Philadelphia and beat up on us, I will have a lot of respect for that. And I will say the Commanders are probably the only team that give us a run for our money. They beat us a couple years ago in 2022 when we went to the Super Bowl, and then they beat us, almost beat us this year. Or no, they did beat us this year. We went 2-1 with them because we beat you guys. I think it was the first time around, and then you guys beat us the second time. So if there's any team in the NFC that I'd be a little bit afraid of giving us a run for our money, it would be the Commanders. But Nico, you want to go ahead and announce this one for the Bills?
Yeah, so the Bills just selected Maxwell Harrison, and Kansas City just trades with Philadelphia now. Philly's on the clock, actually. But Maxwell Harrison going to the Bills, I was not a fan of him before. His physique and his body, he's literally built like a damn AirPod, bro. If y'all ever seen an AirPod before, that's what Maxwell Harrison's built like. He was okay at Kentucky, nothing crazy. He's just very athletic and tested well. Same dude who did that was Emmanuel Forbes, bro. This guy's Emmanuel Forbes 2.0. He's a bust.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with anything you just said. However, I'm going to say this. Nico, I appreciate you for joining us, man, as our designated Commanders fan. On the way out, can you please let the people know where they can follow you as well?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube on We Sportin' Podcast. You can find me on TikTok at We Sport, Instagram We Sportin', and then your mom's phone is We Sportin', and Ballpark Tom's phone as We Sportin'. So, yeah, man, thank you for having me on. Really appreciate you guys. Go Commanders.
Hey, we appreciate you too, man. If you guys don't, please give Nico a follow. He's got a ton of passion, a ton of personality, and he's also hilarious. So give our guy a follow. But Philadelphia Eagles fans, what the hell? We are now on the clock. I'm going to say this. I think that this is kind of a stupid pick, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with trading up here. I guess we don't have the details yet on what we've given up. But I don't really see anyone that they're going to go get in front of us unless it's Mike Green.
We might lose maybe a fifth. I think we probably.
Well, I mean, we don't know what pick, but we lost a draft pick.
We lost a draft pick. Okay.
To move up one pick, like Nicky Van Orton or Mike Green would have both been. One of them would have been there.
I mean, yeah. Why do we do this? I mean, I think it's kind of pointless if you ask me.
Yeah, why move up just one spot? Doesn't make sense. And you do a pick. I think that wasn't the greatest choice. But who am I? I'm just an Eagles fan. So I mean that they're only on the clock for like 2 minutes and they've made a pick. So we'll see who they go with. I think Mike Green's probably going to be the answer. I think we're going to go edge rusher and then probably go cornerback. So we'll see Xavier Watts or someone like that or Kobe King.
Pick is in. The pick is in, guys.
I'm going to let Mike come and announce this one so that none of us get to announce it. It'll be fair if Mikey D gets to announce it. And then that way we can get all of our reaction on video too and see how all of us react to this pick.
The pleasure is all mine, gentlemen.
All right,
Thank you, Mikey D, for doing the honors.
We appreciate
As you see, I got my decoration right here for this pick. Got the Eagles helmet right here.
There you go.
And I'm going to be the bearer of bad news.
No bad news, Mike.
No bad news. No bad news.
But I don't understand why they do this, though. Why would you trade up one pick?
I know. We just said that. We don't know. We don't know.
Oh boy, this might have Mitch Trubisky written all over it. Back in Philadelphia when the Bears trade up one pick.
Oh, you scared me like I thought we drafted a quarterback. You scared the crap out of me.
No, I'm not saying you would take someone like Mitch Trubisky.
If we took Shedeur Sanders, I'd probably faint right now, but not in a good way. Like faint and like I go to the hospital, faint. Like
where the hell did the crowd
Who do you
go?
think's going to announce the pick?
Oh my God, the crowd left. Holy crap, the crowd left.
They're gone. They're out of here.
Yeah, people don't care about Philadelphia or the Chiefs.
Wow, they really did leave. Like, that's pretty crazy, dude. Like the crowd of people that was there. Now I guess a lot of them are just like, all right, we're going home.
Also, I have to say though, that Commanders fan you had on was interesting.
Oh, Nico.
You never met Nico before?
He never has.
I never have. No, I'm still learning the whole 302 Birds thing.
Oh, yeah, the whole universe, the 302 universe. Yeah, there's a lot of people that fluctuate around. Nico's our go-to Commanders fan. He keeps it real.
He has a beef, just like you have a beef with Ballpark Tommy.
Oh, jeez.
Ballpark Tommy has a beef with a lot of people. I'm trying to compare him to somebody that he's kind of like the Randy Orton of 302 Birds. He just has a beef with everyone. And he doesn't even know that he has beef with certain people.
Yeah, now he has beef with the Moose.
Tom, if he had beef with Mikey D, Tom would be like, what? Like, I don't have any beef with Mikey D. But if you ask Mikey D if he has beef with Tom.
Well, see, the difference is he's a Phillies fan. I'm a Yankees fan, so he'd hate me for that.
Yeah, he would.
At least I'm not a Mets fan.
Yeah, true. They're showing the commercial of Jason Kelsey in the Marriott, and they got our buddy Sean Holden on the in the commercial too. Actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
Who do you think's going to announce the pick for us?
I don't know.
The
Philly sports guy. Oh yeah.
Stay calm, Barkley.
That would be awesome. That would be cool.
And I mean, what I was saying about the Phillies and Mets, though, I mean, I kind of hate to do this, but
Okay. We're not talking baseball. It's a football show, so let's not talk about what the frick happened yesterday.
I know it's New York. Still New York.
All right. If you're saying the pick is in for like 5 minutes and there's been nothing.
But just remember that Nationwide commercial. He's so much more than Saquon Barkley. He's also Stay Calm Barkley.
Saquon?
No, you didn't see that
Stay
commercial
Sean.
yet tonight?
Yeah, Shayshawn.
Stay calm.
Oh, stay
calm Barkley. Like how Peyton Manning is debating Manning.
Oh, yeah. Stay calm.
Stay calm Barkley. He was still in the Giants. We would make that a t-shirt.
So, Mike, what time's the draft tomorrow night? At the same time?
Same time.
Hour earlier.
Okay.
Are you guys doing a show for that too, or
no?
Probably not. It's a Friday night.
Friday night.
Yeah.
We might do something after, or maybe I might, because I don't know if I'm doing anything tomorrow, but probably not with everyone.
So
we'll make this an annual tradition, maybe, but this was a 3.5 hour
Wait,
stream.
hold up, Jackson.
Yeah.
We said
Eagles receive 31st overall pick. Chiefs receive a 32nd overall pick and a 5th round pick.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, Mike, do you want to get ready to announce it too? And then we'll get everybody's reaction.
Yep, let's do it. Here we go.
Oh, man.
With the 31st pick in the NFL draft, the Super Bowl champion EAGLES Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, select with PSG on the screen. Jahad Campbell, linebacker, Alabama.
Wow. Let's go. I'll take it.
Wow. So Philadelphia Eagles fans, you get your Bobby Wagner all in one. Jahad Campbell is now a Philadelphia Eagle. And I think what the Eagles were trying to solidify here is what happened a couple years ago with Nick Bolton. Nick Bolton was somebody that was really high on a lot of teams' boards, including the Eagles. They saw what a dominant middle linebacker he could be. He could also get after the QB. And this guy, Jahad Campbell, can do all of that. He's also phenomenal in pass coverage. As I pointed out earlier, he had the 4th overall best coverage grade with an 82 overall. He's a versatile linebacker. He's got great athleticism. He can excel in various roles. His ability to drop in coverage and his ability to defend against the pass, I think, is exactly what Vic Fangio will want alongside Zach Bond. Man, this is great value, guys, for Philadelphia. Great pick.
Oh,
here.
he's pumped. He's pumped. He just, with his 2 hands, he just slapped the Eagles logo.
He did. He's
Kind of like what Travis Hunter did with the Jags logo earlier in the night.
KJ McCoy, how you feeling? Initial reaction?
Feeling great. Really great. I mean, we haven't drafted a linebacker. I don't think we ever done it. Have we ever done this before?
Not that I know of.
We have never. I'm pretty sure we have never drafted a linebacker in the first round. We never have. So this is awesome. And this kid, from what I've heard, is a baller. And I'm excited. I mean, like, he's got a lot of force to him. He honestly, like, he's got a lot of versatility to him as well. And he's really hungry, man. I mean, he's hungry. He knows how to blitz, and he doesn't give up. He goes on the pursuit, which I love to see. And I think he is going to fit well in a Vic Fangio defense. He's going to do really well with Vic Fangio. I mean, this is a great pick. I love this pick. It's one of the happiest picks I've ever, like, one of the happiest I've been for a pick like this. You know what? This was kind of worth it to move up one spot. I don't know if the Chiefs would have got this guy, though. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Maybe like Nick Bolton. Think like that, you know?
Yeah. I mean, do you guys
I'll tell you just a second.
What do you think, Jack? I also want to get Jack's reaction as an Eagles fan.
Yeah, I mean, he just said that he's going to give 110% of what he can do and all of his work. And from the highlights I've seen, this dude, like, is good on the run stop. He can, on the jet sweeps or the outside runs, he can track it down. He can tackle open field. So I think this is a great pick for the Philadelphia Eagles. We haven't really seen somebody like this that we've drafted in a long time. And I really think that he's going to be an asset to this defense. And I think he's going to fit well with Vic Fangio. And I think he truly is a Philadelphia Eagle. He has that kind of mentality. So just seeing how excited he was, just shows you how much he's willing to give it his all for the Eagles. So great pick. I love it. And I'm excited to see what he can do.
And you know what's really funny, guys? I got to give a huge shout out really quick to our guy, Mikey D. We'll bring you back on here in 1 second. But huge shout out to my guy, Joe Donahue from Bird's Nest Media. You're going to love this, KJ. I texted Joe Donahue. We were going back and forth today. I said, who do you want in the NFL draft? And Joe Donahue said, he said, Jahad Campbell is a tempting prospect if he falls to 32. He fell to 31. I don't think Howie stays there, though. If he moves up, which he called that too, Malachi Starks was his call as well. But he literally sniped Jahad Campbell. What a great pick as well.
That was awesome.
That's a great call. Congratulations to him, because I think that's honestly one of the best picks in the draft. And it's just a value pick. It's a good draft. Where are we at in the moment? What can we do? What can we capitalize on? Let's take one last look at our 302 Birds draft board. If you guys didn't know, we did an exceptional draft catalog this year. Next year, be sure to check it out. Download it. It's a free PDF you guys can check out. But last but not least, as you guys can see, Benny kicked my ass. He got 5 of the first round picks right. I only got 2. Let me know what you guys agree with, what you guys don't agree with. I have some things still here. I have to work out the kinks. But man, oh man, Philadelphia Eagles fans are ecstatic right now that Jahad Campbell is a Philadelphia Eagle. Crimson Tide Red is going to look pretty good transitioning to Midnight Green. And the thing I wanted to say, I don't know if you saw it too, Mac. His whole family had on the sunglasses, like a Men in Black look almost. They had the like bodyguard type of look to them.
Yeah, I did kind of see that just a little bit. They seem like they're really excited and they're ready for a new start in Philly. And I am so excited to see this kid kind of blossom and really become like an elite linebacker here. I really think he is going to really shock some people, and he's going to like show that he belongs here. So I'm excited. So welcome to Philly, Jahad Campbell. Let's go Birds.
Go Birds is right. I mean, I'm so excited with this guy. I'm ecstatic, jumping up and down. Great pick. And now, with the last pick in the draft, anybody?
It isn't us.
Announce it.
You want me to? Yes. So the last pick, I believe, I actually just lost the graphic of who it is, but it looks like it's offensive lineman from Ohio State.
I think it's Josh Simmons, right?
Is it Simmons?
Simmons, yeah.
Yeah, Josh Simmons
from
Ohio State. So they just selected him. So, but all right. I mean, you know what? Great day one. This was shocking. I'll tell you this. It is shocking to hear that the Giants get to go out with both Jackson Dart and Abdul Carter and Shedeur Sanders. He's going to be probably a second rounder, it seems like, or maybe even third rounder. I mean, he's probably shocked for sure. But I mean, yeah, that's shocking. I thought he would have definitely been a first rounder. But I mean, there were times I know some people who actually, like my good friend Josh, he actually, I don't know if this is the right bet or not. I think he bet Shedeur to not even make the top 10. Well, I think you won that, man. I think you definitely won that because he didn't even make the first round. So, I mean, it's crazy, man. It's insane.
Yeah, it was a bunch of fun doing this for you guys tonight. So I appreciate everyone who came through, hung out with us. We're going to try to make this an annual tradition of doing the draft show here at 302 Birds. But like KJ McCoy said, that's pretty much everything we have for you guys in the first round. Let us know what some of your guys' favorite moments have been. Let us know what some of your favorite draft picks have been. And until more, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to our announcer throughout the night. Mikey D. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you.
The pleasure's been all mine, gentlemen.
Go give him a follow, guys, on TikTok. Play-by-play Mikey D on TikTok.
That's right.
Give him a follow, guys. We would appreciate that. And I also want to give a shout out to our rotating sports fan as well.
A rotating sports fan.
Joining us.
The Bear.
But in all seriousness, want to thank all of our guests who jumped on tonight. Want to thank all of our viewers who jumped on tonight. This was a ton of fun doing this for you guys. And we got a lot of content we got to go edit. So now that the draft is over, now that we have reactions and everything, I'm going to go hop on that. I hope everybody has an exceptional weekend. And as always, God bless. Go Birds. Jack, go ahead. Take us out of here.
Great first night. Loved what we did. Appreciate all the viewers that were on. I mean, we got up to 120 viewers, so appreciate that. But yeah, without further ado, go Birds. Jahad Campbell is a Philadelphia Eagle. Let's freaking go. Hey, Josh, it's an outro, not an intro. That motherfucking outro.
This is for you.
Hey, what's up, 302 Birds? I'm Jack. All roads lead through the playoffs in Philly.
What's up, guys? Dutchy talking.